Okay guys, welcome back. Well, just gonna make sure the game is working. I can't see. OBS, what is the point of you having a default property if you're never gonna work with it?
Always the wrong default, huh?
Yeah, that seems fine. The audio. Welcome back, guys, to another part of Metroid. Fred will be with us in a minute. He's just getting some refreshments ready for the stream. But today today will be Metroid. We are over halfway through the game, so we are hoping to get pretty close to the end. And yeah. Whilst I'm waiting, thank you for all the support on the YouTube VOD for my WWE 2K26 Stream 400 celebration that I had on Friday. I really appreciate all the support, and it was a really fun stream. I was really happy to showcase WWE 2K26 on stream. Hi Penny.
Nice.
Oh, you're just watching the intro, the video?
Just listening out for it coming through the TV.
Yeah, it's coming through the TV.
Well, it's probably to go now. I think. Yeah, lights plugged in. Good. Every time we stream, it goes dark towards the end, so I gotta have the lamp plugged in, turned on, and all of that. My God, George.
What?
Trying to cut my leg off.
Yeah, sorry, I brought it a bit too close.
Too close to home. So what's going on here? Yeah, it's not a terrible angle to have the mic at. Sure.
Again, it is more towards you than it is me, but...
Kinda.
We
Not
don't
half
really-
bad.
we don't really have much room to work with here.
We like being comfy and chilling on our sofa. Sofa? I don't know what this thing is. Couch. No idea what the difference is. So, this game looks good. When can I play it?
Oh no.
You plugged them in backwards, I think. Oh, no.
No, they
No,
were
you-
already plugged in.
Yes, they should be correct. Dolphin.
Dolphin.
Is this why you're kind of going extinct? Heavens above. Let me guess. Oh, data detected. I'm pushing the buttons, game. Would you like to respond? Man, I kind of miss the convenience of modern controllers having a little LED on them, so I know they're actually connected.
Yeah.
Let's try this. Unplug it from the brick and plug it back into the brick and see if that does anything. No, it don't. Oh, I'm sad now.
Is it plugged in properly?
Yeah, ought to be. It is backwards. Yeah, definitely backwards. Yeah. I know,
Bear
how you
with
think.
us, technical difficulties.
We can't win, can we?
Nah.
Still not responding.
Why not?
You
Maybe
tell
just close
me.
the game and...
Yeah, okay. Heavens forbid we get one thing right at the start of the stream. It's not our fault, it's the stupid emulator's fault. What am I talking about? I wonder why it's a teen rating, the American version. What's so teen about it? Oh no, monsters.
Oh no, violence.
shooting things with the space energy beam gun. Yeah, how mature.
How
Hey,
mature indeed.
Guess what isn't working?
It's still not working. Why not?
It's just weirder than usual because Dolphin is actually saying it can detect it.
Yeah.
So where are the inputs at, Dolphin? Honestly, it may be a case of turn off Dolphin and turn it back on. See, it's like it's convinced there's a controller there, but it just can't see it.
Let's try that again.
See, this is why people like consoles, they just work.
Or even games with actual controller support.
I mean, yeah, we could be using just a regular PC controller, but it's a GameCube game. I want to use a GameCube controller. Is that so wrong?
Well, the mouse disappeared, which is good.
Does this game just have a really long, unskippable opening, or is the controller still not working? There we go. It was Dolphin's fault all along.
Yeah.
Well done, Dolphin.
Thanks, Dolphin.
20 years.
For
20
being...
years. Hey!
Yeah, we are just over halfway through.
And that's not a spoiler, that's the collection percentage, not the progression. So it means I have 56% of items, or scanning logs, or both.
Yeah.
Wow, you are very low on that camera. And I am just slightly out of frame. So the mic's good, right? Like, there is input to this thing.
Mic, yeah.
Michael.
The mic is miking.
Mike. Yeah, volume looks good, I guess. I hope.
It might be a little on, like a tad on the loud side.
There you go. Not much more I can do about that.
Minus 35 or minus 27 or so decibels is the right number, right?
Yeah, minus 35 in the output and...
In the output.
Ugh. It's like playing Resident Evil, but you always need to bring your keys with you. Oh, speaking of annoyances. Flying toss... Oh, you are flying irregular. Okay, so why am I back here? I had something to do, methinks. You good?
Yeah, I'm just trying to... There we go.
There's a detail and a half. Not miles away. There we go.
I'm just trying to get the mic more in between us. Because it was very in front of you.
Oh, okay then. If you say so. Oh, alright. I do have Bendezium bomb thing, so I can blow up the wall in here. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, X-ray vision, that's helpful. Just trying to remember where I'm supposed to be going. What I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, that was me when, like, an hour or two ago when I started playing Returnal again. I was like, wait, how does this game work again? Because, yeah, I've been talking about going back to it for a while, but today I finally got back to Returnal, and yeah, definitely some growing pains with that game. I'm struggling a little bit. I'm finding it very Dark Soulsy, where I'm kind of having to get very used to like the enemies and how they attack and how they move. But hopefully, I mean, I'm finding I'm getting to a consistent point before I die, so I'm taking that as good progress. And hopefully I'll actually be able to complete an objective soon.
Yeah, it is a neat game, and it's fairly appropriate that she's playing it, given that it's ringing a lot of Metroid bells to me. Just the general presentation, exploring a spooky alien planet, they also have the doors and the ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Just it's got that kind of tone and aesthetic to it. The main difference, I'd say, besides the gameplay, kind of, is the protagonist. You know, Samus is all stoic and tough and wearing a big old suit of super power armor, but the protagonist, Eternal, is a bit of a scaredy cat.
Celine, that's her name. She's very scared.
Yeah, it's just a scared astronaut. Very different to intergalactic bounty hunter on a quest for revenge. But Returnal does seem to be leaning into more of a horror atmosphere, which you can't quite do when you're playing as a legendary hunter woman.
It's kind of like a mix of Metroid, Dead Space, or Callisto Protocol.
Yeah, you know, that was a refreshing thing about it, is it doesn't have over-the-top gore.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not against it, it's just, it's pretty overdone when it comes to scary space things.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, the alien pulled off your arms, ooh, it's making you drink acid, ooh, these things just kind of knock you out, whatever.
Yeah.
Kablooey.
Although there is ragdoll physics, I think Celine can just like drupally drop anywhere. Because the deaths kind of have that very sudden like, oh no, I'm dead aspect to them.
Yeah, and they feel like humiliating you with a cutscene where she's just kind of like, oh, they can't take it anymore, flops over dead. Like, it's a very slow death animation. It's something straight out of the old Zelda games.
Yeah.
Like Ocarina of Time, where Link just kind of, instead of just, you know, dying.
Yeah.
Whatever. I think I'm actually on my way to getting the final beam weapon. Oh no!
Oh, is it what?
I can't go in there.
No,
I thought I was gonna get the
it's
beam
locked.
weapon. No, I need the beam weapon. No, that's where I get the flamethrower, I bet. Does the map say so? Give me a look. Well, whatever. I'm pretty sure it's called flamethrower chamber or something daft. Ah, that's right. I need to go all the way down to the bottom, where the caves are with the mushrooms. Use the X-ray visor to see invisible platforms. What's a good way to get there? Is it worth backtracking through all this again? What the hell? Oh, yeah, rooms I haven't actually been to. Yeah, sorry, I'll backtrack. Wait a minute, no I can't. What is going on here? I'm trying to figure out how I left this. Oh. Okay, so I do have to go the long way. Whatever. Have you tried your drink yet?
Yes. I have tried my beverage. I like it very much, as per usual.
Thank you? Question mark? God, as usual, your drinks are fantastic. God, it's so the same thing with you.
Well, you do seem to have nailed like the perfect ratio.
It's not very hard. There is some tolerance to it, I've noticed. Oh, good. Back to being invisible.
At least you have the visor thingy-majiggy.
Yeah, thank goodness. Like, they're not so bad in the Wii version, but this thing with its stiff-ass aiming, you really want to be able to lock onto the enemies in this game. Oh, sorry game, I'm colourblind. Can you blame me? Whee! Can I kill you? Yes, I can. Let's go.
I think another thing I'm gonna do soon, especially with the recent news that came out about Assassin's Creed Black Flag, is after I've beaten Assassin's Creed 3 remastered, I'll probably play Black Flag, and then if Black Flag goes well and I do actually beat it, I might play Assassin's Creed Unity after that, because I wanna keep going with my kind of unofficial quest to beat more backlog games this year. I mean, I've already gotten off to a good start by beating the first Tomb Raider, and I think I'm relatively far into the second Tomb Raider. So that's kind of been put on the back burner a little bit ever since RE9 and then WWE 2K26 came out.
There we go.
It'll also be nice playing Assassin's Creed Unity, because along with announcing the hotly anticipated news that Black Flag's getting a remake. Ubisoft also released a 60 FPS update for Unity.
Oh, I saw that. In Unity, the really infamously bad one from like 10, 15 years ago? Am I misremembering?
It's the one about the French Revolution.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one. Unity. And people thought
People thought it was shit.
People thought it was extraordinarily friggin' buggy.
Huh.
Also, people thought it was made with Unity. It isn't. It's just called Unity.
I'm not.
I remember people making jokes about it. Like, oh, of course they made it with Unity and it's a buggy pile of shit. It's like, as much as I approve of taking the piss out of pre-made game engines, and this isn't the time nor the place.
I don't know whether it being buggy was a launch thing, because I've played Unity and I don't remember coming across any glitches or banks, bugs.
One can only hope. I do wonder how much it is possible to fix an extraordinarily buggy game. Because it always seems to me that once a buggy game, always a buggy game. You can't just fix something like that.
Well, I mean, try telling that CD Projekt Red who turned Cyberpunk 2077 into one of the buggiest and glitchiest games ever, with a really good story, to finally being a game worthy of its anticipation and hype. Like so many people, including me partially, were really let down when Cyberpunk came out and it was a buggy, glitchy, like, kind of, in some places, graphically horrible mess.
Game? Give it to me.
There was one mission in particular back when Cyberpunk came out that was really, really bad. I think it was in the bit where you befriend Panam Parma. And there's a mission where you have to go inside a tank, and it was so buggy initially.
Initially, I swear I watched you play that level and you couldn't even figure out how to get in the bloody tank because the game had no... It was just so unreadable. There was an objective marker on it and you were just climbing all over it, looking at its ass, looking at its front, shooting random explosive barrels. Like, how do I open this thing?
To be fair, it might still be a little buggy, but I don't think it's as bad as it was when the game first came out.
It's always struck me as kind of a matter of foundations. Like, if a game is that buggy, it may be because the foundation is rubbish and they insist on building a whole game on top of layer upon layer of jank nonsense. Like, take for instance Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3. Quality of each game, each respective game aside, modders have been trying to fix those games forever. But all I've ever heard from them, and from like my brother who's also into that kind of thing, is that the engine's just terrible. The game was built upon a crap engine and you can't just make the game better, it's the engine that's the problem. Stuff like that. I know they can't apply to every game, but it seems to be the trend.
I wonder if Mind's Eye ever managed to be patched up. I've not really heard much about that game since it came out and got critically shit on because of how technically bad it was.
Critically slaughtered.
Yeah.
I have Bandesium. That means I can go to the top floor, destroy that wreckage, and get the grapple hook. Right. So, need to get... Oh, I swear I'm not stupid. This is just like really unintuitive. Because I need to set up the bottom one to set up the middle one, then use the set up middle one to get to the top one, and bleh. Sorry, what the hell are we talking about?
Buggy games, like glitchy games.
No, I thought you were saying something else.
I mentioned Cyberpunk and then I was
way
talking about
after that.
Mind's
Oh,
Eye.
fuck. Right, Mind's Eye, yeah. I done buggered it up, I did. So I want to get the yellow one lined up. Where is it? Ah. Now line up the bottom piece.
Oh no! That failed.
Ow!
Failure.
Oh, for God's sake. So I have to align the top piece as well. Good to know. Way too late. Of course, the map is of absolutely no help here. I'll piss off.
It's definitely weird seeing this after seeing Returnal. It's like, yeah, they're a bit similar, but they're also quite different.
Sorry, I'm still trying to mentally get my way around this bloody puzzle. Yeah, I know, I get it. It's just one thing at a time.
So, do you have to make a path?
I have to set up the bottom path, and then use that to set up the second path, and then use that to set up the third path.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those games. Right, off I go. It's strange, really, because I've played the sort of remake, graphical overhaul of this game. It doesn't look that much better, in my opinion. It looks a bit better, but it's not a huge... Like, oh man, I can never go back and play the original. It looks like utter dog droppings now kind of difference. Oh no. Oh no, George, I gotta jump over a gap. Wow, that was really hard. Not as hard as remembering which button goes into the friggin' morph ball, though.
I didn't realise you were that rusty.
Yeah, apparently I am. Is that the one? I am not paying attention. Bloody hell game. Okay, I can't tell if this thing's meant to point this way or that way. See, there's a little bit of track there. Well, the fact that I can't see one up here, I guess it's on the other side. So is that where I put it? Is that good? Yeah, okay. Now down to the platform below. Reminds me of the bloody caves in Resident Evil Remake. God, I got sick of doing those for the achievements. It's like an hour and a half, 2.5 hour game, and you're just spamming it over and over again, doing the same puzzles with the same solution. I don't get it really. RE3 had randomized puzzles, so why didn't RE1 remake? It kept the quick turn. It kept...
What do you mean randomized puzzles?
The solution wasn't always the same. Yeah. Made it a bit more interesting. Here we go. So... Yeah, grapple hook. Oh, grapple beam, sorry.
So, the latest games in Resident Evil, they have like different solutions for different difficulties. Is that the same with like the classic ones?
No.
Or is that
Only...
a recent development?
Yeah, it's a recent thing. Only RE3 had randomized puzzle outcomes. Solutions. And they were only dependent on pure randomness. They weren't affected by difficulty. To my knowledge, I mean, when was the last time I played RE3 on easy? What am I, a baby?
You mean RE3 original?
Yes, the real RE3, the one that earned its
The
name.
actual RE3.
Yes. Anything to scan here? No? There we go. Recording to logbook. Which one do I press? I should have paid more attention. There we go. I don't really want to be here, but I think I have an item to grab, maybe? Wee! Oh. Okay, I thought there was a missile expansion here, but apparently not.
Nope.
Just fish tank simulator. Hey?
You need power.
I'm a little bothered by that. Just because this is a shortcut I'm trying to open up and I can't. I don't have to go through all that again. Like, seriously. Is there something I'm supposed to do here? I need to kill all the enemies? Did I already do it? Wait, no, this is different. Whatever. So I already opened the shortcut, that's good. That's not so good.
No, you missed.
Spontaneous heart failure. Poor space pirate.
Space pirate? Oh no.
That's what they're called. We're killing Space Luffy. Luffy.
Luffy.
Sorry, it's spelled Luffy, okay? I know the English language. Apparently the Japanese don't. Shame on them.
I'm clearly having a dose of One Piece fever because as well as... I think I am gonna get back into properly watching the anime. But I am currently rewatching season 1 and hopefully I should have it watched by the time, or rewatched by the time season 2 comes out, but I'm very, very excited for season 2 of the live action One Piece on Netflix. So, oh my god, I can hear myself doing it. Sorry.
Better than just one of us. I've been having some fun lately with my emulator. I just spent the entirety of yesterday faffing around trying to work on whatever features I could for the thing. I ended up adding support for loading zip files. It was a bit easier than I was expecting. I was expecting to have to go find a library on the internet and download it, integrate it into the emulator, and just waste a bunch of space in the executable on a library that's going to be seldom used. But as it turns out, to support the CHD file format, I already had to have code for loading zip files in my emulator anyway. So I just made the emulator use it for loading game files, cartridge files, and it worked. Oh, I need to put this back. Come on. I also ended up doing some shenanigans where the game has two windowing systems, SDL and MGUI.
I'm gooey.
Yeah, it used to be entirely MGUI, but eventually I added SDL so you can have real windows, not fake ones. But the MGUI windows had a real useful feature where you could make them automatically size themselves based on the contents within them. You can't do that in SDL. Or so I thought. So there's kind of a weird clunky way you can... It's a tricking pot. You can make MGUI do the sizing, and then pass it to SDL and it'll respond properly, and yeah. It's a lovely polished up emulator experience with pixel perfect windows. Most pleasing.
Yay!
Well, Samus didn't find that very pleasing and decided to fall to her doom instead. I may as well save. A lot of purple, my god.
Yeah, I wish my week has been more exciting, but I feel like the most exciting thing I did this week was I got to stay at my dad's for the first time in a while.
Huh.
Which was nice. Why are you going, huh?
Well, I forgot.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah. I stayed at my dad's for both leisure and also, I guess you can call it business purposes, because I stayed at my dad's to catch up with him, but I also stayed because So last Thursday I had to get my car's MOT sorted. So it was a bit leisure and a bit business, and it was nice because one of my favourite things that I like to do when I'm at my dad's is get food from my favourite takeaway. So I got one of my favourite burgers, or one of my favourite styles of burger, from my favourite takeaway
For fuck's sake.
in my dad's hometown. Am I doing it again?
I mean, yes, but also I just made a mistake.
Ah.
I was just thinking, like, where's the exit? And then as soon as I decide to jump back down, I see the exit. It's right here. What does having the grappling hook actually help me accomplish? Let's go back.
You can get to higher places, right?
Yeah, I just mean right now. So I got to backtrack. Oh, no. Second floor exit. That's where I want to be.
Excuse me.
Yick. Ow! I landed on a Metroid. Bloody hell.
Wait, that thing is a Metroid?
Yes. I do believe I explained this in the last stream.
Well, the last stream was a while ago.
It was only a week.
Well, a lot can happen in a week that can make you forget about stuff.
Don't I know it?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Forgetful himself. Wow, it's like this is some kind of open world or something. It's all interconnected. I thought you had to make a big empty desert to make a game open world. Yeah, get spawn count.
Yeah, I wish in terms of my weekly routine I had more exciting things to talk about. Because, like, you get to do productive stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas I mean, I would do productive stuff, but the only productive stuff I really do is either chores or, you know, if the job market wasn't so shit right now, I'd be in a job. So that would be my productive thing. So it's not that I don't want to be productive, it's just circumstances have made it so that clearly I'm not meant to be productive right now. Unless it's from a chores standpoint, or I guess a Twitch standpoint. Like, making streams can be seen as productive, I guess. Are you getting your thoughts in order?
I am going the wrong way.
Oh no! Don't be afraid to do a me and just keep looking at the map to get your bearings.
Didn't think I'd need to. God, of course they all respawned. Bloody video games. As soon as you leave the room, it's like you never existed or they never existed.
I think that's more a retro thing though. I don't think modern games do that as much nowadays.
Am I supposed to be going all the way up here? Yes, okay. I say with the voice of utter internal defeat. There we go. Nicely done. I do say so myself. I think I already... No, I already solved the puzzle in this room. Less thing to worry about. Yeah, I'm still just hiking back to the mushroom room. Mushroom.
So, apart from this game, what game are you gonna do retro achievements for next?
Got my eye on the series of old school Sonic ROM hacks. The ones that put Sonic, Amy Rose in Sonic 1, 2, and 3. Never really played them before. But the achievements seem easy enough. It's like, ooh, beat the game and beat Green Hills and Act 3 without picking up any rings or whatever. Ooh.
One thing I need to do at some point is I really need to get back to my retro achievement playthrough, 1000 Year Door.
Damn right.
I've not touched it since before me and Fred went to America. Or maybe just after.
Look at him go.
And it's not that I'm not enjoying it, it's just there's so many games that I'm playing right now that it's hard to fit everything in.
Damn. Oh.
What the hell?
Bloody hanging them. That'll serve as a warning to the others. Man, no wonder these things hate Samus.
So, what games am I playing lately? So, well, on stream, I'm only playing RE9 right now, and I'm watching you play Metroid.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to getting back to RE9 tomorrow. Something tells me the area I'm about to explore is probably going to be the scariest area in the game so far. And the game's already pretty damn scary. So I'm both excited, but I'm also very cautious. I also, whilst I was at my dad's, I went back and watched the previous streams I did of RE9, and yeah, I clearly had a bit of goldfish memory during my streams, because when I'm watching the stream, I'd see like areas that I didn't finish exploring, or like paths that I kind of went only halfway down, and then I somehow forgot about them. So yeah, I think I remember one path in this one area that I didn't explore, so hopefully if I can go back to that area, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of finishing up unfinished business and making sure that I have explored all the paths and also opened all the locked doors that I can. Because I was a bit miffed watching myself play the game and just seeing like, oh my god, how did I miss that? No, I should have completed that before I moved to the next area.
Bonehead play,
Yeah.
you could say.
Me and Chugs would call it a bonehead play. I apparently made more bonehead plays than I realised playing RE9. And hopefully, in the new area I'm about to explore, hopefully I won't be as much of a bonehead. So, RE9, I'm playing that on stream, and then off stream, I guess for the next week I'll probably be focusing on Returnal, maybe finishing Mass Effect 3, and then obviously getting more familiar with WWE 2K26. I might also give the Yakuza 3 Kiwami another chance again, because I did play a little bit of that whilst I was waiting for WWE 2K26 to download, and it didn't crash, so maybe that one time it crashed whilst I was doing morning glory activities was just, I don't know, a weird, that happened, but it shouldn't have.
It didn't crash?
Yeah.
The game didn't crash? The game you paid damn near full whack for?
Well, I didn't
functioned?
I didn't pay full whack for it, my dad did.
Oh. Damn! Wow! The bare minimum! That's incredible! I can't believe the game would go so far as to actually deliver a functional product for a change, instead of just scamming you. Notice how this game has not crashed once.
Well, yeah, it seems like Ryuga Gotoku games are the only ones that crash incessantly on PC.
remember there being some real... That was an explosive box. Deary me. I remember there being some real cryptic nonsense around here. Like, there's this wall here, and if you use the... hello there.
Hi, Ernie on YouTube. Welcome in.
Oh, Samus jump scare. Yeah, it's a power bombable wall. Oh, there's two of them actually. I take it back. Two power bombable walls. Ooh. Bit cryptic.
So something amazing happened in the gaming world this week, because more often than not you don't really see developers underlaying games. You see them delaying games but not releasing them earlier. But it turns out that Capcom are going to be releasing their hotly anticipated new IP Pragmata 1 week earlier than planned.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to potentially getting my mitts on that 1 week earlier than I thought I would. Because I am looking forward to that. I mean, April in general is just going to be a stacked month for video games. Because I know Pragmata comes out in that month, and I think Saros comes out in that month. I think 007 First Light might be May. You can do it, honey.
Maybe I'm being stupid. I should just strafe. There we go. Oh, God
No,
damn it.
that's
If only I could see the platforms I'm jumping on. What do I do? Like, do I aim down?
This won't be a problem in Returnal, you know.
No? Oh, this is so horrible. Get this. So if I manually aim with the right trigger, I can look down. Then I can hold the left trigger, let go of the right trigger, and I've locked my controls and I'm strafing while looking down. Now, I can land on this frigging platform. What are these controls? The C-stick is right there! Oh. I cannot believe this is how you're meant to platform. Oh, this is the best way to platform. This is just cruel. I have to play DDR with the triggers. That's Dance Revolution for the young'uns in the audience. That's so 2000s? Dear God, I missed. Oh. Where are the mushrooms?
Yeah, Dance Dance Revolution was noughties, whereas Just Dance was very much like late noughties, 2010s.
Yeah.
And it's still going, somehow.
I mean, they are rather easy games to make, I imagine. That's
Yeah,
really stretching the definition of games.
And they're pretty fun to play, even if they do tire you out. Hey up. Do not. No. Oh my God, damn it. I can't progress. Where's fucking plasma beam? I know I'm rusty, but seriously? Getting double dead-ended by this friggin' beam. I don't know where the hell it is. I know, it's out on the hint spread, haha. But man, why is it I remember every way to go but the way I'm meant to go? This is why Returnal has a objective marker that, bearing in mind, it only actually pops up when you get near the area.
Maybe it's something involving the grapple beam. I can think of one area that I can use the grapple beam. I can think of two actually. I think there's one near that tree with the invisible platform that I can't find. There's the burrow back in Talon Ruins, or whatever they're called. The Abbey. The Abbey. I mean, not the Abbey. Piss off, I'm trying to open a door. That's what I wanted to say. Good lord. Alright, let's just do the OP strat of running past everything, because it's not worth killing them. Oh my pacifist. It's not worth killing them.
I wish I could do that in Returnal, but in that game it's like enemies after enemies after enemies.
No, I'm sure it is possible. Look at every Souls-like speedrunner. They just run past everything. Really undermines the point of the game, in my opinion. You can just run past every damn enemy, and you only have to fight the bosses. Like, ooh. How impressive. What an
To be
interesting
fair,
game.
Yeah, I don't think Returnal has a stamina meter.
I know.
Like,
Get out.
it seems in Returnal you can dash to your heart's content.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because I can just like mash the circle button to dodge enemies, and I don't seem to have a limit on it.
Oh man. This is boring. Do I have the super attack for this gun? No, I don't. So I have to do this the hard way. Boring. Man, I realise I can be doing more to dodge the enemy attacks, but it means holding the A button while like rocking my thumb onto the B button to dodge it. It's a bit annoying.
A bit annoying, mate. It's a bit annoying.
Yeah, if only the GameCube had an L1 button.
Left bumper.
Yeah, there's just one Z button for no discernible reason. Like, what was it, for parity with the N64 controller, which also had 3 triggers for some reason? I think it had 3 handles. What's with that? So you can switch between...
that
1, 2, 3.
That button's more like a bumper than a trigger.
Well, 3 shoulder buttons, then. Like, I'm surprised it took Nintendo an entire console generation to figure out, oh yeah, you can just move your thumb, you don't need 2 separate handles, and give your controller a big thick ding-dong to hold on to. The hell were they thinking? Remember this old meme image, Homo Nintendus, where it's a human with 3 arms.
Oh god.
Ugh.
Instead
Yeah,
of Homo sapien. Lol.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're trying to ad hoc platforming camera controls while in midair. Oh, that's horrible. Can I kill you? No. Oh, are you killable? Let's have a look. No. Okay. That one's my friend. I would never hurt my friend.
What else have I been doing lately? I've also been
Right.
watching plenty of anime and also plenty of wrestling. So, like last night, for example, I did something I haven't done in a little bit, which is I stayed up late to watch a PLE, as WWE call them.
Pretty little episode?
No, premium live event.
Oh.
Because last night was NXT Vengeance Day, which saw the NXT Championship successfully be defended by Joe Hendry. He managed to beat Ricky Saints. Also,
Cock.
there was some other good matches as well, like Tatum and Izzy's match was really, really good. I mean, all of the ladies' matches were really good, and then also Tony D'Angelo and Dion Lennox, even though their match was more of a fight, it was still very, very intense. It was also weird seeing Tony D'Angelo with his hair down. I don't think I've ever seen him with his hair down before. Even though that wasn't even his fault, his hairband just came undone during the match.
That poor soul, his hair fell out. Male pattern baldness is no joke. Shame on you for laughing at it.
I'm not laughing at it.
I heard you going... That was definitely you laughing
I
at
was trying
it.
to clear my throat.
That's totally what that was. Yeah, yeah.
Because my nose feels stuffy.
I love teasing the enemies to death. Very, very cathartic. Thank you, Nintendo. Sorry, Retro Studios.
And then, in terms of anime, so I've been watching my weekly animes that have been coming out. So, I think Vigilantes, MHA Vigilantes comes out every Monday. I still need to watch the latest episode of that though I am going to be glad that it's getting back to Koichi and Popstep rather than focusing on more established characters, because that's the main reason why I was excited for Vigilantes, getting to see new heroes
Yeah.
getting their story. Like, okay, cool, we got Aizawa's backstory, but at the same time, they could have easily told that in MHA. Like, why save it for vigilantes? I don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, last I checked, it wasn't advertised as an Aizawa show, and I don't really like Aizawa. He's a bit of a stick in the mud. I know, rich coming from me, but at least I know how to have fun. Him? Oh, God.
Yeah, it's a bit grumpy.
He'd be more interesting if he drank, just saying.
I'm surprised he doesn't drink, honestly.
Maybe he takes one look at the alcohol and the alcohol contents gets disabled.
Yeah, so I've been watching Vigilantes, and then every Wednesday is
Thank you for acknowledging my very funny joke, by the way. It does wonders for my confidence.
wait, what was the joke again?
He takes one look at the drink and the alcohol evaporates.
Wait, huh?
He looks at...
He takes one look at it and then he drinks it all.
No!
I don't know.
Do you not know his quirk? What is his quirk? How does it work?
He erases other people's quirks by staring at them.
Uh-huh.
With his laser eyes or whatever.
Yeah, and what is an alcoholic beverage's quirk? In fact, it gets you drunk as opposed to regular drinks, which don't make you drunk. So, he takes one look at the drink and he erases its quirk, which is the ability to get him drunk.
Yeah.
You ruined the joke now.
Oh.
It's not funny anymore. Fred, alcoholism wasn't funny to begin with. Agree to disagree.
I've also been continuing to watch and love the new anime Sentenced to Be a Hero. The latest episode was really interesting. And...
What the... You little shits. I feel like I walked on a porcupine. You were saying?
I think I still need to watch the latest episode of JJK. I don't think I've watched that yet.
Really?
The last one I watched, I think it was the one where they started the culling game. I don't think I've watched an episode since that.
Die already.
And I still need to catch up on Freeburn as well.
These guys don't play around. They're fucking just laying into me with missiles and shit.
I mean,
Calm down.
The ones in Doom are no different. Like, that type of enemy.
With a keyboard and mouse, you can control yourself way better in that game. This is pretty stupid.
Doom 2016?
No, the original Doom.
Huh.
Oh, you're talking about 2016. I don't know. I haven't
Well,
played
I'm
that in a
more
while.
familiar with 2016.
I binge played 2016 once and got every achievement but the multiplayer ones, and I haven't played it since. Like, it's an okay game. It's just I'm just not into games anymore. Clearly.
Well, yeah, because you also have Doom Eternal, but you've not touched it.
I know. I hear it's a fucking great game, and I don't care. I don't give a shit. Ugh, something's wrong with me. There is a grapple thing to do in Fendrana. That's its name, really. Fendrana Drifts. May as well go there. Fine, whatever game, you win.
I swear you had that exact same moment last stream. You forgot it was called Fendrana and you were like, wait, that's its name.
It's just a mumbo jumbo word. Name. Ow. I really do wish it was a case of just shoot the door once and it's unlocked from then on. Why do I have to keep switching bloody weapons?
You started watching The Office US, didn't you? How did you find it? You seemed to like it. You were laughing at it.
I mean, slightly. Yeah, it's very, very kind of subtle, understated humour.
What kind of humour do you prefer?
To be fair, I want something more akin to Family Guy. I know, lowbrow. It's just, I want something zany, loud.
Or like F is for Family.
Nah, that one's not really a comedy.
Or South Park.
Yeah, sure. I just wanted something more akin to what we were watching back when we were in America, because they just have all kinds of wacky stuff on their TV, apparently.
King of the Hill, South
Yeah, for
Park,
God's sake.
Family Guy.
Yeah. But then you watch The Office, obviously it's a very different sense of humour. And without going into detail, it's relatable.
I think I heard though that like the first season of The Office, it takes after the British version, which it's based off of, and
Haven't seen it.
it it is more of a mockumentary, but I think they do drop that to make it more of just a plain comedy show in the later seasons. I swear I heard something like that. I don't know how true it is.
It's very much about awkward humour. Like, the boss will do something completely inappropriate for the workplace, and the joke is that no one calls it out or anything. Everyone just kind of awkwardly looks at the camera like,
The one gif I'm very familiar with by now from The Office is the very memeable moment where Steve Carell's character is just like, "Oh my god, it's happening! Everybody stay calm."
What I'm aware of is the good old classic, I think it's from The Office, "No, God, please, no, no, no." That one, right? That's got to be from The Office.
Yeah, I think that's also Steve Carell doing that one, or
Yes,
it might be,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, it's kind of funny that me and Fred have both found 30-minute hit shows to wind down to.
Is it 30 minutes? It feels a lot longer.
Oh, really?
I don't know if that opening episode was the best, really. It just completely leans into the boss is a weirdo, but it's always the same kind of him being a weirdo. It drags. I find the later episodes have way more variety. It's everyone being an awkward weirdo, not just him.
Yeah, it's like Dwight and Jim. And,
Oh god, yeah, Dwight is the...
and Daryl.
Dwight steals the show, no wonder people like him. Now, I don't know how closely Steve Carell, you said his name was? I don't know how closely he's basing his performance on like the British version of the show, if there's like an equivalent character in that. But I do like how he seems to have figured out an identity for the character.
Yeah.
Like, he seems quite real, but also thought out and balanced. Like, he's not one note, is my point. He's got dynamics, to him.
Yeah.
I just think he's interesting to watch because he isn't a cardboard cutout of himself. He's just like the somewhat incompetent boss that's trying to hold things together, and he makes a lot out of it. Like, for example, he could be an oblivious idiot, but sometimes even he catches on like, that was a dud.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. I appreciate the detail. Where the hell am I going?
As for me, I'm still working my way through Young Sheldon. I'm now on season 2, and yeah, season 2 has been pretty damn funny so far. Especially one of the latest episodes I watched where Georgie Cooper, Sheldon's older brother, he joins a church, but not because he becomes religious. He joins so he can get closer to a girl who's already religious, and it's probably one of the funniest scenes I can remember seeing in a while. But Georgie ends up getting baptized with this girl, and and obviously anyone who's religious will know that when you get baptized you have to soak yourself in water. Well, Georgie watches this girl get soaked in water, and then as soon as she kind of is finished soaking herself, Georgie just grabs the girl and goes in for a proper smooch. And then how does the girl respond? By proper socking him in the face with a punch.
Oh, where's the trigger warning for sexual assault, Netflix? I'm disappointed in you. That is unacceptable behavior for a fictional character. Don't normalize that. God. Take accountability. This is how it works. Who the fuck are you doing here? Piss off. Go back to the fucking mines. I'm sick of fighting these guys. Right, after that outburst, back to the game. I don't think I want to make it.
No.
No!
No. Nice try.
Oh. Maybe if Samus wasn't such a dumb biatch who took 5 minutes to latch onto the friggin' enemy. God help me. Samus, take off the damn helmet. Maybe you'll be able to have a little peripheral vision for a change.
Samus looks beautiful under the helmet anyway. Why does she have to wear a big ass helmet?
Space warrior who gets shot at very frequently.
Oh.
Pretty sure if she were in the buff, she would die very quickly. That's what Zero Mission suggests anyway.
Yeah.
Because there is a part where you go without your suit and you are very fragile. Oh, wee! There we go. Samus jump scare. Where's the stalactite anyway? There we go.
Pardon me.
Hey, oh, I was hoping I'd kill the enemy. Fun fact about the enemy actually, this thing. So, due to a mistake in the game's scripting or data or whatever, the game includes an old model for this enemy that reveals it was meant to be an enemy from Super Metroid. It's one of the few Super Metroid assets to survive into the final game, because it seems the way that the developers made the game was they had this big folder full of files, and the game would only put the ones on the disc that the game was actually using. So once they weren't used anymore, they would just disappear from the disc. But as I said, there was a mistake in the game's data that referenced the old model, so it was kept. Yeah, it's a neat detail I've had to show myself.
Going back to One Piece live action season 2 though, I think if I had to say the 3 things I'm most looking forward to. So number 1 is the storyline between Dr. Kureha and Tony Chopper, the reindeer. I nearly said reindeer.
Someone's got drinks on the mind.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing their storyline and their arc be adapted into live action. Number 2, I'm looking forward to Alabasta being adapted, because Alabasta, I'm still very early in the anime. I think I'm on episode 171 in the, which is the Drum Island arc, like pretty much almost halfway through the Drum Island arc. Not Drum Island, Sky Island arc.
Yeah, what the hell were you talking about? Drum Island?
Yeah, that's... yeah, Drum Island. It's the arc I already watched in the anime that's going to be adapted in season 2. That's the one where they recruit Tony Chopper.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a Drum Island and a Sky Island. It's weird. There's a lot of islands, apparently. I think there's also an Egghead Island. I think that's one of the more recent arcs in One Piece.
Fucking nerds. Oh, item. How could I forget? Cannonball! Ow!
So, yeah, Alabasta is number 2 because Alabasta is my favourite arc of the anime so far.
Cannot take that name seriously.
Why?
Alabastard?
Alabasta. No D, just Alabasta.
Alapasta. Mamma mia.
Alabasta.
Duh.
No. Alabasta.
You think the Netflix adaptation is going to make a joke about that eventually?
No.
Oh, come on, they swear.
Yeah, they do swear. Rather funnily, it can come a bit out of nowhere sometimes.
Oh, still.
Who was it in the latest episode that swore and you were like, language?
Oh, fucking, I don't know. I just say that automatically. I couldn't tell you when I've ever said that.
You were on autopilot.
Yeah, I often am when it comes to jokes.
I guess a sub part of Alabasta that I'm also looking forward to is the official debut of Baroque Works in live action. I'm looking forward to seeing Mr. 3 and Miss All Sunday and Miss Wednesday, who is Phoebe, of course.
One from Adam's family?
No,
Oh, whoa.
not Jenna Ortega, not that Wednesday. I mean, Nefertari Vivi, who is also known as Miss Wednesday in Baroque Works.
I wonder what Garfield thinks of her. He hates Monday. Does he hate Wednesday?
I hate Mondays.
If you destroy Monday, Tuesday will take its place. And I will
It's been a
destroy
while
everything.
since I've seen Garfield. I was trying to do a good... Is it Bill Murray who voices Garfield?
In the film, yes.
Yeah,
the
in the
live action
film.
one.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I've heard horror stories about that film's production. Apparently Bill Murray didn't want to do it. He accidentally signed a contract thinking it was for a
no.
different producer or whatever, different director. He thought he'd got this is how the story goes anyway. That he got a contract from what he thought was a legendary cinematographer or whatever. But no, this is some other guy with a very similar name. You know, like how there's Wes Anderson and Paul W.S. Anderson?
Yeah.
Something like that? Yeah. One of those situations. And the poor fool, because he signed the contract, he couldn't take it back.
So Paul W.S. Anderson is he's the Resident Evil guy, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
And then Wes Anderson, what did he do?
What is he, the Shaun of the Dead guy? Maybe? Am I remembering that right?
I don't know.
I'm not a film guy, so I really can't tell you.
And then the final thing I'm
Rude
looking
bastards.
the final thing I'm looking forward to in One Piece is the debut and edition of Nico Robin's The Straw Hats. Because I just know as soon as Nico Robin actually makes her official TV show appearance, people are gonna lose their minds.
I'm already losing my mind.
If they didn't already lose their minds enough just seeing how accurate she was to the anime in the trailer, or even to the manga. Stop losing your mind.
I came here to get an optional item because I figured, well, I made a mistake coming here, but I may as well grab this missile expansion. Only to realise, guess what I need? The fucking missing beam weapon!
I'm starting to think I'm gonna have to look this up.
No!
We've been looking for
No!
it for an hour.
Don't do it! Oh. My god. Fine game. Oh, now you activate. Yeah, alright. If I wasn't in a good mood, I'd be very upset right now. I mean, I already am upset, but more upset. Yes, being mildly upset is a good mood by my standards. For God's sake. Yep.
Eee.
That won't cheer me up, darling. Nothing will.
Oh. Don't be so defeated.
I'm tired, man.
You're tired.
I've been everywhere. And yet nowhere. All at the same time.
You really absolutely 100% sure you don't want it looked up?
Yes. Turned off the damn hint system for a reason.
Okay.
Gamers. Oh, I did it again. Why do I keep pressing that instead of the fucking morph ball button? There are only like 5 areas in the game, right? And I've managed to accidentally explore 2 of them that doesn't have the goddamn flamethrower in it. Yeah, I've explored 40% of the game accidentally without finding the pissing plasma beam. I know, it's a plasma beam, right? So it's probably in the fiery ass caverns. Oh my god, it totally is. Okay, I remember now. There is one place where I can use the swingy grapple beam. It's in the room with the cogwheel platforms. You lift them up and then you climb into a room and there's the plasma beam.
At least you finally remembered that.
I was expecting it to hinge upon having the power bombs, not the grapple beam. Whatever. This has got to be it. Come on, let's go. Oh man, I was here earlier, wasn't I? I took one wrong turn. It cost us like half an hour. God forbid I ever get into speedrunning. I would be terrible at that.
Oh, unless it was Resident Evil.
Yeah, me accidentally getting like top 5th fastest completion on retro achievements. Like, oops. I was just trying to be time efficient, that's all.
That was in Ari Remake, right?
Ari Remake, Real Survival, I think it was Chris, or it might have been Jill.
No, it was Chris, I think.
Oh, well.
Just you showed me. You were like, hey look, Georgia, I guess I'm top 5 in quickest Ari Remake speedruns now.
It's just, if you want to master that game, get all the achievements, whatever, you gotta play it like fucking 20 times. You'll beat the game at least 12 times or something wacky like that. So of course, you want to play the game quickly, you don't want to be here forever.
No.
So I'm like, okay, I'll just run through the game. Boom, top 5th. I was expecting people who are meticulously hunting trophies or achievements to be good at the game. How exactly do you play Resident Evil Real Survival for like 7 hours? There are no, like, the item boxes don't work. So it's not like you can be doing any backtracking or, well, unless you forget items, I guess. But my point is, just carry the shit you need with you at all times, and the game's pretty damn short.
One thing I've learned from you is I've kind of learned, because I've been doing it a little bit during my RE9 playthrough, but I have been, whenever I've been in a safe room near my item box and I'm looking through it, I've been kind of thinking about what I might need.
Good.
I've also given myself the same rule you do for health items, where I've kind of made it a rule of thumb to not have more than 2 health items.
Yeah, there's really no need to overload on that. Oh, no, back in a ball. Come on.
I'm still gonna be keeping pretty mum about RE9 around Fred because he's still not seen the game. He'll probably wait until because I probably will be playing it again on stream as part of our RE marathon, and maybe that's when Fred will finally see the game for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that you mention it, we have another game to play. Damn. I'm so disappointed.
No, you're not.
I wanted it to be over.
You're having fun on this marathon. I mean, to be fair, like, I feel like the hard part for me is already over, because, I mean, well, actually, no, I still need to beat RE8 on stream. But that should be easier now I've actually beaten it off stream.
Yeah, a very recent practice run. Lord knows I could have used one for this game.
Yep.
No! Samus!
Practice runs are good, honey. Yeah, you definitely could have used one for this game. Fred's doing that thing where he's seething inside. There.
I wish I could fake a cry, but I can't. I'm too manly. Too macho. There are tears in my eyes, though. Look into my eyes and know my pain.
Yeah, you're the macho man. Randy Savage.
Don't make the inappropriate joke, Fred. Don't do it. It's not worth it. This is a family-friendly stream where you say fuck all the time. Yeah, I don't know if it's like a British word or if Americans are aware of it, but Randy means like horny. So, haha, he has funny name. Haha.
Wait, does that mean Randy Orton's horny?
Yes. Duh, I mean, isn't it obvious? Whee! There's a way to make this so much easier, and I don't remember what it is.
Oh my god.
Oh, you drop down. Thanks, game. Lovely.
Wow, you only just figured that out?
Yeah.
I probably would have figured that out way quicker than you.
Oh god, what is this? I can't do a
Roll-
mothball bomb while moving. Do I
roll
just
down and
go
then
for it?
shove.
Yeah, okay.
That's good that it does just fling on like that.
Is this the one where I can cheese it? Let's find out. Whee! Oh! Oh, the entire wall is magnetic.
Lol.
It's like a little, yeah, there's a little bridge.
Yeah, it's like a wire game.
Would you please piss off? Look at this little tosser. Tosses what? I don't know. He just tosses it. Sorry, it just tosses it. It's not a person, it's a thing. I can't believe I'm dehumanizing the alien.
Going back to anime for a sec, I'm gonna restate the very bold but true statement I told Fred earlier. I really think more people really should be talking about Fire Force. Because Fire Force Season 3, the final part, has been absolutely, like, metal as fuck, incredible.
Hey, look what I found.
Oh, you finally found it!
Fuck this game. I don't like it anymore.
It took you nearly an hour and a half. In the future, honey, do not be afraid to do a practice run of a game before you play it on stream.
You think I want to play more of this?
No.
Here we go, best weapon in the game. This thing kicks ass.
Is this like the, what's it called in Doom? The super shotgun?
Yeah, it is kind of like the game's super shotgun. Because it fires almost as rapidly as this bloody thing, the default gun. It does a ton of damage, and it basically has like no travel time. And it just goes. Goes hard. Also
Goes
big
hard.
and long. It's a big long gun. Knock someone out with that as opposed to this stumpy little thing. Pathetic. Alright, well, now to backtrack to all of those areas I went to already to use this pissing gun. I hate my life. Video games are bad. Learn to program, kids.
Although, in my experience, maybe do it more as a hobby, not as a job.
Oh right, AI is a thing. Learn to vibe code, kids.
Vibe code?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's where you don't program, you tell a fucking AI to do it for you.
So what, like use, I don't know. What's the friggin' auto code thing in Visual Studio?
Awesome.
Yeah, it's like an AI in Visual Studio that like,
Copilot.
yeah, Copilot, that's it.
Man. There is a very recent going on that's proved, obviously, controversial when it comes to AI stuff. And I hadn't even considered that this could happen, but it is a kind of a big fucking problem. So, software has licenses. If you want to use the software, you must follow the license. If you don't like the license, you'll have to just go make your own code. Or you can make an AI do it. And that AI can use the code you're not allowed to use as
Yeah.
reference. So it's practically like a code translator. So you can take someone's program that's written one way, licensed one way, tell an AI to read it and turn it into a different language or just programmed in a different way. And then you kind of just own that code, in theory.
Yeah.
Obviously, that doesn't hold a lot of water. Just like you ask anyone that, and they'll be like, "What the hell? That doesn't make any sense." No, because it's either, holy moly, oh, the CIA, they're trying to silence me.
He is getting silenced.
The CIA, backwards, it's AIC, short for AI conspiracy. I will not be silenced.
Oh no.
Alright, where the hell was I? Bloody hell. But yeah, so you ask anyone and they'll pretty much just say it's either... Well, it's based on the code, right? It's not writing an original thing, it's looking at someone else's code and just doing the same thing but a little different. Which is obviously a copyright violation or... Yeah, it's a derivative. Whatever. But then again, at the same time, it's this train of thought that ambiguously protects decompilations. So if one's legal, so's the other. If one's illegal, so's the other. Which is a real goddamn problem, because it means either this AI crap is okay, or decompilations are illegal. It's like, oh no! Oh, because we had a good run, fellas. Though, still, a decompilation is kind of the reverse. Like this AI thing about taking someone's code and making it unrecognisable. The whole point of a decompilation is, we don't have the original code, but we're going to, through trial and error and informed decision making, make code that happens to look a lot like it.
Yeah.
Like maybe that alone could provide some kind of legal protection, who knows? But still, yeah, that's a thing. There's your ne. I still need to figure out what the hell your and ne mean when they follow up a statement or whatever.
Yeah, it's like I hear like there's your
Yeah.
a lot.
The crappy made-up interpretation I have... Okay, you've already been scanned. The crappy made-up interpretation I have is it's some kind of informal emphasizer. Like in English you go, you know.
Yeah.
You okay, buddy? I think your friend's dead? Of course, the ice enemies are very weak to the heat weapon. Oh, where was I? So, yeah, I think it's unfortunate. But it just means, if it's legal, then it means there's basically a very easy way to circumvent any software license. Take anyone's copyrighted code, have an AI just rejig it, and oh, look at that, it's no longer under that license or copyright anymore.
Oh my.
I think the fundamental question though... Oh, there we got Ibrahim in chat, honey.
Hi, Ibrahim.
Hello.
I swear when GTA 6 will be 99% downloaded, we'd see sunlight at 2 AM.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I get that.
Yeah, it's because it'd take freaking forever to download, apparently. Especially if the rumoured file size is to be believed, because apparently GTA 6 is going to be a massive game.
GTA 5 was massive back in its day. It was like the 1 through 60 game you actually had to install to your hard drive like a PS3.
Yeah, I swear it was like, I want to say like 800 gig or 80 gig.
Well, I don't think it was that big. You had 2 DVDs. A DVD can only have around 9 gigabytes because dual layer, whatever. So you had one disc that you installed to your hard drive and the other that you ran from the disc drive. So the game would have been about 20 megabytes. Holy shit, Fred.
20
gigabytes, not giga. Or gibby, depending on which rule set you adhere to. It looks like gigawatt and it's like a billion. But in computer science, it's never a multiple of 1,000, it's a multiple of 1,024. So it's ambiguous whether gigabyte means 1,000 gigabytes, 1,000 megabytes, Fred, or 1,024, so on.
In all fairness, I will be glad to see the Knights kind of raw out again because it is slightly awkward when I'm streaming and it gets really dark towards the end of the stream.
Yeah, I'm never a fan of short days where it becomes night quickly.
Nah, I meant to say a nuke would drop everywhere to keep us from experiencing
that
GTA
kinda.
6.
Okay. I thought there was something off about the idea of the sun being up at 2 a.m, but I wasn't thinking nuke.
I'm surprised you wear it because you're a Fallout fan and everything.
I don't know if fan is the right word. I like
Or
Vegas, and that's pretty much it.
Enthusiast? Fallout New Vegas enthusiast?
I'm a Fallout New Vegas fan, sure, just not the
Just
entire
not
Fallout
regular
series.
Fallout.
Yeah, I never really could get into the original game. Give it a couple of chances. Where the heck am I going? No, wait up.
I tried Fallout 4, but I sucked at it.
Yeah, I never got much into Fallout 4.
I just hope I don't suck at New Vegas when I eventually play it.
Admit-
But if it's like Outer Worlds, I should be fine.
Yeah, admittedly, when I tried playing Fallout 4, the family PC was quite weak. It had a GTX 650, barely able to run the game in ideal conditions. But as soon as you went somewhere with volumetric fog or like water, the frame rate would absolutely plummet into the single digits.
Oh god.
So the game was practically unplayable. So no wonder I didn't play it much. By the way, here's another incredibly cryptic secret in this. I am mistaken. Where the hell am I? What's going on?
War in Iran affecting me too. I think PS5 Pro will get slightly expensive here because of the increase in international shipping cost. Yeah, I've not heard much about Iran since the initial news about it came out, but I mean, it just makes me. I don't want to go into too much detail, but it does kind of make me think why.
There it is.
Why would a country want that man as their leader, to put it lightly?
Yeah, admittedly, growing up, going through like the education system and such, wasn't expecting to see so much war in the modern era. Given the whole the power creep of nuclear weapons and chemical warfare, biological warfare, blah 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 blah.
I mean, we're kind of. I mean, Russia and Ukraine is still a thing, right?
Yeah, my point being, a lot of wars going on. Didn't expect to see so many of them. As you look back at the,
Israel and Palestine.
well, maybe that's the same war, isn't it? Anyway,
No.
incredibly cryptic secret. Woo.
Iran and Israel are different, honey.
Really, I don't. Oh, forgot these are in the game. Album expansions.
I do wonder what the increase in international shipping will mean for the Switch 2 there. God, I hope
As if it
that
isn't
game
expensive
doesn't
enough.
I hope that console doesn't get more expensive. It's already like roughly the same price as a PS5, or at least it was the last time I looked at it.
Yeah, I do wish there was more innovation when it came to game consoles. Just because the Switch 2 being as powerful as it is, yeah, whatever, but that's not exactly a full whack kind of handheld, financially. Like, it's either absurdly powerful, like a PS5 or PS5 Pro, in your hands, or it's a budget console. To me, there's no in between.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what is this? Not quite a PS4 in your hands, that'd be a Steam Deck, but still a PS4 Pro in your hands? And that's worth a PS5 in equivalent cost. Just not seeing it. Heard there's some kind of weird rumour that Xbox are trying to work on a next generation gaming handheld. Next generation.
Next generation.
Yeah, like, well, that's innovation for sure. Like, a handheld powerful enough to be post 9th gen. Like, at least it's something. There's not just a PS5 Pro, PS4 Pro in your hands. Ooh. It can play Mario Kart World and Metroid Prime 4. Woo!
And Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Yay!
I'm still waiting for more games to come out for the Switch 2, like more Switch 2 exclusives. But I swear there haven't been any.
Well, I mean, of course there've been some, it's just how many of them are actually noteworthy. Head, what was it? What was it?
It's the new Pokemon game, Pokopia, Switch 2 exclusive.
No idea. I think the upcoming Generation 10 or whatever Pokemon is at now, I think that might be Switch 2 exclusive. The way I heard it described was Switch 2 game, not Switch and Switch 2 game.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just bad reporting, bad journalism. What was its name? The Comfy 2D farming game that's an indie game or whatever. Seaside Resort or some goofy name like that.
Animal Crossing?
No, the indie one that's kind of like it.
I don't know.
Oh, god damn it. Either way, I've heard that got like a Switch 2 upgrade or something. But isn't that a multi-platform game? Also, it's like a 2D pixel art retro game. Why does it need a Switch 2 upgrade? Does it do 4K now? I don't know. This is what happens when you don't know things. The world becomes absurd when you get incomplete information. You interpolate just bizarre conclusions. Oh, the way I want to go is directly behind me. Good day to be me.
Is it really the... I mean, before you came in, Ibrahim, Fred was basically... He wasted more than an hour just trying to find a single weapon.
Yeah, that was terrible. I was just desperately looking for the damned plasma beam and I couldn't find it. And I thought, hey Fred, maybe the fire beam is in the fire level. And it was. And all was right in the world.
Why is it not called the fire beam though? Why is it called the plasma beam?
Because plasma's rather hot.
True. Why not even call it like the magma beam?
I mean, to be fair, they're basing it off of the very old games, like NES, Super Nintendo. They're Japanese and they're English. They probably thought plasma sounded cooler. But again, plasma's meant to be some superheated element or whatever, right?
Wouldn't
so
it be
makes sense.
English? Not just English, but English.
That requires a deeper understanding. English is the easiest thing. Like, oh, they say L and R funny.
You know what I think war should be like? If two politicians of two different countries are enemies, they should just get into a 1v1 fist fight, and that decides the righteous.
Yeah, I swear there's a saying to the effect of war is the young dying for the old or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, who decides these things and who pays the price for it? Not a big fan of war myself.
I'm kind of surprised this is the first war that Trump has gotten into. Like, because I don't think South Korea counts.
North Korea is the hostile one.
North Korea with Kim Jong-un, I don't think that counts. That was more just like threat of a war. But anyway.
I mean, escalation with that one is a bit tough because they're always threatening nuclear combat. Like, well, if we go to war with them, we all die. So they're not the best idea. Obviously, I'm oversimplifying it, but yeah. Yes, back to tariffs or price hikes or whatever the heck.
Do you have another point to make?
Well, I'm trying to think of one. It's like, stuff's expensive, yeah, and I'm so used to being told that. But it's just, when I moved out of my parents' home, became independent at the ripe old age of 20-something, it was too late for me. Everything was already expensive. So everyone goes on to me about how everything's extortionate these days, the price of living crisis, and I'm just like, that's all I've ever known. I'm getting by. I don't know how much better it could have been if I'd moved out 10 years ago, but yeah.
Yeah, now I drive, I'm definitely feeling the brunt of like high fuel costs here. It's like, oh, it was so much easier
I've been hearing people.
when I didn't drive.
I've been hearing Americans complain about that back in like 2011.
Yeah,
So I mean, how long has this been going on for?
I don't know.
Is it a 2008 financial crash or what? Obviously, I'm no economist. What?
Kim Jong-un be so sad right now. World War III starting and nobody inviting him. He's like that kid who has all the soul keys but no one plays with him.
I mean, he is a spoil sport.
Yeah, he
Who'd
is.
want to invite him?
He is a party pooper.
To put it very lightly. So I wonder what was it when the PS3 originally came out? Wasn't it priced something extraordinarily ridiculous, like $599?
Really?
Back in 2006 or whatever. Now, you bet your ass that's ridiculous.
Back then I didn't really pay attention to what console cost or anything. But I don't remember I feel like my mum didn't really have any qualms about getting me a PS3. She just got me it. She didn't like argue like, oh my god, it's really expensive.
I imagine it dropped in price fairly quickly.
True.
Especially with that second revision, the slim model. But yeah, apparently, if I remember right, throughout the PS3's life, they were dropping that sucker's price like a hot stone.
I think I had the fatter model.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. But it may have been like a discounted second-hand or old stock kind of thing.
I don't think it was second hand. I do think it was brand new.
Jeez. Oh, goody, more stuff for me to do. But that does have me wondering how much a 360 cost, because that was pretty easily the dominant console in a lot of places during the 7th generation.
It's really funny how times can change things, because like 10 years ago Xbox was like the big dog for consoles and now it's PlayStation.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the Series X really did not do Microsoft any favours.
Question is, when was the last time Nintendo was dominant? I know the Switch did well, but does anyone see that as the premier gaming console?
Not really.
I know, I sure don't. Then again, I'm a PC weirdo, so what do I know? I ain't fighting that.
Yeah, I'm clearly not a handheld person. I think it's taken, like, having both a Steam Deck and a Switch Lite and not really using them that much to make me realise that. I clearly just like to have my games in front of me on a massive screen. Or, like, if I play them on my laptop with, like, HDR and really good lighting.
And of course, you can plug a Switch into a TV, you can plug in a PSP into a TV. It's more about not needing the handheld thing. Yeah, the Steam Deck is fun, it's nice to have something in your hands that you can just look at. But still, it's not like I go outside with the thing. I don't go outside much to begin with, but how do I put this politely? If you're outdoors, do you really need to be rocking a video game console? It just seems a bit like trying to solve a problem that doesn't exist. Want to play games, go home.
PS4, Xbox One is the only generation of consoles that didn't get its own GTA. All the GTA on those consoles were ports or remasters of GTA.
That is a good point.
That released on previous consoles. Meanwhile, PS2 had 5 GTAs.
That'll never not sadden me.
Because yeah, PS2 had San Andreas, Vice City, 3, was 4 a PS2 game, or was that PS2?
You don't know them. You have Liberty City Stars and Vice City Stars, which are PSP games that came to the PS2 as well.
Yeah.
Made by Rockstar Leeds, I believe.
Ooh.
Yeah, they live not too. That city's not far from where we live.
They live.
Sorry.
What? Do they live at their game studio?
Yeah, they are imprisoned by Rockstar and haven't been seen by their family since 2007. Wow, this beam's accuracy is dog duty. Look at that! Samus hit the friggin' thing! Unbelievable.
I mean, technically PS4. Well, yeah, actually, yeah. Ibrahim said that all the GTA on PS4, Xbox One were remasters or ports.
Yeah. It's a strange thing to hear said out loud. Hear said out loud as a complicated
Because
sentence.
there was GTA Definitive Edition, GTA 5, which also then got remastered again for the PS5.
Yeah.
And then, I think Definitive Edition and GTA 5 are like the two main ones I can think of.
Upwards.
The two main ports or remasters. I really hope they don't keep up that trend with 6. It's like, if you're gonna release a game, just release it for like the set of consoles you really want it to be on.
I would say it surprises me that somehow Rockstar can afford to release one GTA game every 2 damn generations or whatever. But with that said, there's a difference between the GTA games of old and GTA 5. 5's a live service game.
5 was 7th gen, wasn't it?
I don't know what I just said. I'm on autopilot here. But yeah, like how does a company make money only releasing one game every 15 years? People were paying money for it for those 15 years constantly. And that's the dark future of video games. What we got in chat, Annie?
PS2 had Red Dead Revolver, PS3 360 got Red Dead Redemption 1, PS4 got Red Dead Redemption 2, and PS5 will not get a Red Dead game. Yeah, I might have heard a rumour a while ago that they are working on a Red Dead 3, but I also know that was before Dan Houser left Rockstar.
Hauser? That was Hausen.
No, Houser.
Okay, I'm just thinking of Dan Housen then. Very funny.
Different person.
Yeah.
So I don't know, because Dan Houser was like the main guy for Red Dead. He did also work on GTA. I mean, of course, there's plenty of people that work at Rockstar, so they could just have someone else write the next Red Dead game, but will it be as good as 2 was, or even 1? I don't know.
Red Dead and the big old gaps between them have me thinking maybe they were, at least the 1 and 2 were maybe passion games more than anything.
Oh yeah, Red Dead 2, speaking from lots of hours put in playing it, it does seem like a passion project.
Yeah. Why else would you release... Does Red Dead 2 have an online element? Or is that just
Yeah,
one?
it does.
Okay, well. There's some live service shenanigans going on there.
Weirdly enough, unlike GTA 5, I've not put every blood, sweat, tear and dollar into Red Dead Online.
Good.
Because the campaign in Red Dead 2, is way more both playable for a first playthrough and replayable than GTA 5.
Did I not do this already?
I'm sure Red Dead Redemption 3 development will start long after the release of GTA 6, possibly be completed in the very last days of PS5. Oh, PS6 rather, yeah. But technically, PS5 also got the port remaster treatment for Red Dead because Red Dead 1 and Red Dead 2 both have PS5 versions now.
Yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, I suppose it is worth bringing up, because I know that GTA 5 wasn't just the last GTA game, and that was it. It's like Rockstar released GTA 5 and have been just making bank from it ever since. Like, of course they've been making stuff for it, but only for the online part. And it's like, well then why don't I just play the online part? Well, I owned the 360 version, and that requires money to play online. And it's like, I already paid full price for the game, why would I pay for online? So I never
Yeah.
played online because why the hell would I? Bought the game. It's just not an option for me. Maybe if the game was free to play or something, I'd humour the idea of playing online, maybe. But yeah, just from my perspective, my situation, GTA Online doesn't exist. It's unplayable.
Yeah.
I can't play it. I don't want to play it, and so on and so forth. So again, from my perspective, the GTA 5 came out and was mediocre, and then that was the last anyone heard of GTA. Besides remasters.
Yeah, besides Definitive Edition and GTA 5 getting the PS5 upgrade.
It's just, what can I say? Online could be good. I don't know. I kind of couldn't play it. And I don't really want to play it either. I'm not a multiplayer gamer. It's just targeting a different audience. But I'm sure for the audience of online, yeah, there was constant content and updates, and it didn't feel like GTA was dead for 15 years, but for the rest of us... Yoink.
Yeah, I was a very on and off player when it came to GTA 5 Online. I'd only really play it with my friends, and that was like, I don't know, once every year that it's been out. I do look forward to playing GTA 7. Can't go back to Liberty City. Rockstar always does it very depressingly grey, like GTA 3 and 4.
Yeah, as a kid, yeah, I know, I played GTA as a kid, haha. I'm even little young me knew something was off about GTA 3. It is very grim, very glum. It's not like San Andreas that has a fun, playful atmosphere. No, 3 is just depressing.
I mean, I was like almost a teenager when GTA 5 came out, and I played it when it came out.
When GTA what came out?
GTA 5.
Oh, so I misheard that as 3.
No.
Okay. Is there something you want to tell me?
I was like a baby when 3 came out.
A little baby, but yeah, you were. Scan one of those? Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of like games with really grey aesthetics in general, because I mean Heavy Rain, like, I like the story, but I don't know whether I like... I mean, I guess it works for Heavy Rain because it's like, you know, the name of the game is Heavy Rain, it's very rainy, you're meant to save a kid from drowning, so of course it's gonna have a very grey, dreary atmosphere. But for like GTA 4, I don't really get it.
Well, a lot of GTA 4's blame can be levelled at just the trends of the time. The 7th gen was infamous for grey equals realistic. Where games were just... or they had like a yellow piss filter, as it was so fluently called. But yeah, it was just a look at the time, and it wasn't until the 8th gen when developers really thought, hey, let's give games colour again.
Nothing shameful about playing GTA as a kid. I think everyone who ever played GTA, they played it as a kid. Adults of that time were too old to care about computer games. Yeah, it's like, I swear my mum came up one time when I was playing GTA, and I was in the strip club, and she didn't seem to care.
Well,
I think it's because she knew it was a computer game, even if she did give me a bit of side eye. Okay.
Can't you straight up get a lap dance from a topless woman?
Yeah.
It's a lot fairer than San Andreas when. Hell, even Vice City where you meet an actual porn star, she's wearing a bra. Like, got big old boobs, but they're covered up for the most part.
And you can obviously hook up with the strip club girls as well, but it's not shown on screen or anything. I mean,
Oh, right.
yeah, you hear the noises, but
Where was I? I'm lost again.
you're lost.
In these memories. Yeah, so... What was I gonna say? Right, yeah, San Andreas. I don't remember San Andreas being so overtly inappropriate for kids. Like, yeah, you can find, like, a dildo and use it as a weapon, but the game never calls it that, and you can barely... Maybe you can tell by... I couldn't tell by looking at it, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. It's a long time ago. But yeah, San Andreas didn't make you go to the strip club, but 5 makes you. Don't you buy the place at one point or something like that? Not to mention, there's a scene where you in GTA 5 where you're paparazzi and you straight up watch 2 people shag. Again, way more explicit than San Andreas ever was. Or Vice City, or 3. Wait, no, I think Vice City had a mission where you did something similar. Whatever.
Also, hey, look, honey, I don't know if you can see it on the preview, but my YouTube chat thing works.
Really? You never told me you did that. How would you pull it off?
I just did what I did for Twitch. I made that overlay. I mean, it looks a little...
Oh, you did that service, right.
Yeah, it looks a little wonky, and I'm probably going to need to resize it and place it so it's not just somewhere on the screen. But yeah, so both of my chats can now be seen on my stream and not just be heard by me.
You'd think a programmer like me could just program something to do that, but I'm not familiar with web APIs or Windows or OBS's weird I/O protocols for capturing video output. I don't know how any of that stuff works.
Yeah.
I'm more of a low-level systems engineer than some high-level protocol person. Wahoo.
Also, when I say that my mum saw me in the strip club in GTA, I'm talking about 5, obviously, because that was the one I played as a kid. Parents in 2000s were too brainwashed by Facebook. GTA will make your children criminals. Harry Potter will make your children Satanists.
Yeah, I do wonder when that mentality will come back, because if recent years have shown anything is that things work on a pendulum. So the whole really, really paranoid parents and so on, that's going to come back someday.
Yeah, it's a good thing when it came to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and the infamous No Russian mission where you play as Makarov and you're in an airport and you just mow anyone you see in your sight down with a gun. Luckily I played that a while after Modern Warfare 2 came out, so I think that was after the time where parents were kind of brainwashed by social media.
I don't even know if that's a social media thing, just because that kind of... Oh, what's the buzzword for it? Isn't it referred to as like conservative parents or something? Doesn't that stretch back to the 90s and the 80s? The Satanist scare? It's of that kind of era. But even now we have that whole online safety requirement that we in the UK have to suffer with. I feel like that may actually be marking the return of this whole think of the children thing.
Yeah.
I guess it's not for nothing. Discord hasn't been very good for kids in the long run, or the short run.
I think non-gamers have shown more tendency of doing crimes than gamers. I've played every single GTA and I've never even stolen a pencil from a classmate. Yeah.
Yeah, that idea of games making people violent, the only way I can think of is getting you raging at a game, but not like, oh, I play GTA, therefore I will kill people.
I mean, yeah, Fred can say that. He used to throw controllers.
Yeah, I was like an angry kid, but even when I was a kid and I was playing GTA 3 running people over, I was thinking killing people is good. I was thinking you can't kill people in real life. So it's kind of novel for a game to just let you do it because, can't do it in real life. What's it hurting anyone?
I'd probably even think this now if I went back and played GTA 5, but I used to just like drive off the road and on the path in GTA 5 because I'm like, yeah, this isn't real life, I can do it. Yeah. And hey, it's not affected by real life driving. I'm a great driver in real life. way better than I am in video games. And you guys will probably see that if I ever play an open world game where I have to drive around.
I think it does beg the question though. If just like playing Grand Theft Auto doesn't make a person have a corrupt moral compass, what will? Like, is it possible to manipulate?
You mean moral compass? I think you said moral.
No, I said moral. But what can? Can anything do that? Because I'm sure it's possible. I'm pretty aware that people can be manipulated. But where does it occur exactly? Can a video game make a person think that X or Y terrible thing is okay? Oh, look, there's the invisible platform. I needed the grapple beam to find it. Anyway. Just, I think the thing people forget about Grand Theft Auto is you're kind of, maybe you are rewarded for doing bad things. Like you play a level and the level is to kill someone and you kill them and the level complete.
You rob a bank or something.
But the police do come after you.
Yeah, especially in 5. We've already talked way too much on stream about how insane the AI cops are, or CPU cops are in GTA 5.
Yeah.
My gosh.
So it's not necessarily like the game is promoting murder and Grand Theft Auto, literally, stealing a car. And the game is very much saying, if you do that, the police will come after you.
If anything, GTA 5 is more about the consequences of that, because in the end, like, Michael, Trevor and Franklin do kind of end up paying for their actions, especially if you pick one of the endings where Franklin kills one of the other protagonists.
I don't know.
It's the same with Red Dead 2, like, Arthur very much feels the consequences of his actions.
Well, I suppose that ties into the point I'm trying to make. If you made a game where a character didn't face consequence for their actions, would that be encouraging violence? Would that actually have a consequence on people? Or would they be able to understand, oh, it's just a power fantasy, it isn't real? Yeah, would they be able to separate it? How many games are there that strip reward bad behaviour and give absolutely no downside to it whatsoever? Are there games that do that? Are they even legal? No idea.
There's so many games actually that do address consequences of actions, because this is a game that's been in my backlog forever and I still need to finish it, but... Well, actually no, because Infamous Second Son, back when that came out, that has a very obvious kind of good versus evil storyline. And I think if you do pick the evil storyline, Delsin just does not give a fuck. He will be evil and he'll be a bitch to Betty, the grandma woman that is basically his carer in the game. And yeah, he just will not feel any remorse whatsoever.
What a monster!
It's more about the way things are presented. If we pay attention on GTA, it's more than just a driving shooting game. It satirizes and exposes the hypocrisy of American society. That's why they're loved.
Yeah, there is a point to be made that GTA, you can do bad things to people, but it takes place in a world where pretty much everyone is an absolute monster.
Yeah.
It's a very satirical, over-the-top world where... You ever notice there are no kids in Grand Theft Auto? No children? No, it's just
There's only teenagers at best.
Very late teenagers. Adults,
like, like Amanda, Jimmy.
I'm sure they're 18 or over, right? Surely. But anyway.
Not Amanda, Tracy. What am I doing? Amanda's Michael's wife. Or ex-wife, I guess.
Where do I go next? I wonder. I really explored all of Talon Overworld.
That's another thing that kind of cheeses me off about GTA Online a little bit, is recently they brought Michael back.
Yeah, I heard.
For like one of their new new featured missions, I guess we'll call it. And it's like, oh, they've actually made him older to represent the present day that GTA and the real world is in. And it's like, oh, but why couldn't you have done that as like, I don't know, like a free story DLC or something like that, rather than in the online mode.
Like if you don't pay the paywall for either buying the PC version, which I'm sure is free online, or paying for an online subscription service, it's paywalled content.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're technically legally entitled to it because you bought the game and it's a free update or whatever. I hope, unless it's DLC. But I never got to play it.
I think it is a free update.
Free update that only some players can play who want. Oh, I know one. Alright, remember Manhunt? It's the Rockstar game, Manhunt. You play as a straight up serial killer.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, it's a game where you play as a serial killer, I believe. I'm like an outsider looking in here. And you evade the police, and while it does technically take place in the Grand Theft Auto universe, it's not very clear, to my understanding. It never struck me as a particularly cynical game. Maybe I'm wrong about that. All I know is you can beat police officers to death with a dildo.
Oh my god.
I mean, GTA lets you do that too. Yeah, but it's more graphic. I just know that game got a lot of flack back in the day over that. How many games let you straight up play as a serial killer, you know? Ooh, I know, there's something I can do here.
I mean, technically Heavy Rain lets you play as a serial killer.
Sure.
Scott Shelby,
Spoiler freaking hell of that. But again, there's the idea of all the characters agree that it's wrong and that he should face justice. And he does face justice in 9 out of 10 endings or whatever. I remember, ooh, this is some ancient internet stuff. Who remembers the Torture game? It was a Flash game where you tortured just a 2D PNG person. You could ram spikes through their head, skin them with a razor blade, blah 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 blah.
That sounds familiar.
Very jank, very basic, primitive game. And I just remember some ridiculous CBS, American news, and they're like, "Is the internet teaching your children how to kill?" And interviewing a few parents, interviewing maybe some kids. Remember they read out this one unhinged comment on the game's comment section. It's like, "I've always wanted to kill someone." Just stuff like that.
I bet the comments for a Flash game I used to play called Fall Down were very similar. Where there was basically this stick person with ragdoll physics, and you can basically push them down some stairs.
Damn.
And damage them. Or kill them, basically. Characters of GTA represent different forbidden sins. For Amanda, it's lust. For Michael, it's pride. For Trevor, it's wrath. Franklin represents envy. Lamar represents sloth. Devin Weston represents greed. Yeah, okay. Just making sure I read that right.
Yeah, it's funny to think about the original, not original, but the 3D trilogy and the protagonists of those, how they work and relate to each other. Because if I remember right, CJ's a pretty good guy. His whole shtick is that he just viciously defends his family. He doesn't really normally kill people, except for there's a mission where his sister gets catcalled, wolf whistled or whatever by some construction workers, so he destroys their construction operation and buries the lead guy in cement or something like that. But then you look at Vice City and GTA 3 and they're just both psychopaths. Claude is a mute who just does whatever he's told and kills people for revenge or whatever the hell. And Vassetti is just straight up just a lunatic, a power-hungry mafia mobster psycho who just kills people for to get his own ends. Just a funny thought that as the GTA games go along, the protagonist got a bit nicer, actually, in CJ.
Yeah, they got a little nicer with CJ, and then they went back to being assholes with... I don't know what the guy from 4's like, but, I mean... Trevor is an asshole in 5.
Yeah.
And Michael is only an asshole if you rub him the wrong way, and then Franklin's kind of just like neutral in the middle. In GTA we can kill thousands of NPC, but these do not count as the action of character but the player. If we focus on characters' choices during a mission, they only kill those who try to kill them. Yeah, exactly. I mean, literally the good ending of GTA 5 is where you just go after all of the supporting characters in the game that wronged you. So like Steve Gaines and the CIA, FBI, Dave, I think his name was.
The thing that always puzzles me with GTA games is how many people are actually dead and how many just end up in the hospital.
Yeah.
It's not like you can ever die. It's like, for instance, in San Andreas, one of the first missions has you kill a drug dealer, I believe. But is he actually dead?
Technically in GTA 5 you can die, because, I mean, Franklin can either kill Michael or Trevor.
Yeah.
At the end.
Yeah.
So I've never gone for either of those two endings, because with that you're literally taking out a protagonist, and so you're cutting off like a third of the gameplay that you can do.
Yeah, I'm sure it does end some stranger and freak opportunities. I don't know, even my first playthrough I never made that choice. There we go, that was close. Yoink. Nearly have all the health containers. What are they called? Energy tanks, that's it.
Well, my perfume choices are pretty girly, and Fred's not really a cologne user.
I just shower.
But my fragrance smells of choice are the typical girly ones, so like sweet or floral.
I remember hearing a bizarre story about perfume, where it was something to the effect of, apparently there's a type of, I don't know, gallbladder stone you can harvest from a whale that was really good for perfume. It really emphasised the smell, or something like that. So it became a thing created through whale hunting. And it was not very good for the whales, naturally. And nowadays you can just like artificially synthesize the stuff, which makes all the whale slaughter kind of completely in vain.
I know my mum's partner's a big Hugo Boss fan, so that one might be a really good men's brand to try. I know a lot of people also use Paco Rabanne's fragrances as well. I don't really go for like, whenever I get a fragrance, I also get a fragrance done by a celebrity, not necessarily by a perfume maker. I usually use Alta, which is a Middle Eastern zero alcohol cologne, but it leaves a stain on clothes, can only be good for black dresses. Yeah.
Surprised to hear one that leaves a stain.
I don't really spray perfume near my clothes anyway. I think the closest I'll get is like, I usually spray it on my neck, and sometimes it might make like the rim of my shirt or my sweater a little damp, but I've never had perfume stain my clothes before. I mean, deodorant, sure, like if I spray deodorant on my armpits, sometimes that might stain. But I try and be careful with how much of that stuff I actually spray on me. Because believe it or not, there is such a thing as spraying too much perfume.
Is there? Seems like a good way to keep people away from you. Just reminds me of Dead by Daylight, like a terror radius or something.
I've never had that though. I've never had someone just like either walk by me and be like, "Ew, you smell, get away from me."
I can gladly say I've never had that experience either.
Or I've never had anyone like sniff my perfume and go like, "Ew, what perfume is that? It's horrible." But I like to think I have good taste in perfume anyway.
I think the achievement.
Oh, yikes. Okay. I have no choice but to spray on my clothes. My skin is sensitive and gets cuts. Oh. I do wonder if there's any perfumes that actually support sensitive skin. I don't really have that issue. So I won't really know where to start with looking for perfume that doesn't irritate the skin like that.
I'm sure I've done this already, but I'm just going to double check. Would hate to, you know, when we had to go through the start of the stream. I don't want to do that at the end of the game, be like, where's this item that I'm missing? That would be naff. Yeah, according to the achievement pop-up, I have 19 more collectibles. Considering I've only done a lap around half the map and collected every item I can, that seems like I'm on good pace. Do you need to go to the Sky Temple thingy? Where is that? For real, where is it? Am I lost? Is that what this is?
You're lost in these memories.
I do genuinely seem to have gotten lost somewhere. Where's the Sunlight Tower, or whatever it's called? Is that it?
Tower of Light?
Oh, I have to backtrack.
Oh no.
Oh, I didn't think it'd be over there.
Tower of Friendship.
This game's not my friend. It's mean to me. It wastes my time and it insults my intelligence. Like this game's trying to tell me that they're a spooky alien ghost and they're not real. I just don't look at them, they can't hurt me. See?
There is something really nice about friendship where you do kind of have those moments of reflection. Like I still keep in contact with all of my best friends, even the ones I made back in primary school.
Really?
Well, not all of them.
Oh.
I just mean like my best friends.
Yeah, I never really kept in contact with any of them, unfortunately. There's one, but the others have just disappeared off the face of the earth.
I don't think either of us have played Far Cry 1. Fred's played Far Cry 3.
And 2.
And 2. And then I've played Far Cry 6 and a little bit of Far Cry 5. I also have Far Cry 4 and Far Cry Primal still wrapped up and unplayed in my game box.
Heck.
I still need to, well, I need to get through 5 first. I'm weird. I want to do them in a backwards order, apparently.
Yeah, I could never really get into Far Cry 2, if only because it was a rather early 7th gen game for me. And there's something, what was it? It's an oddly non-linear game, not really told what to do or where to go, something like that, and there's this faction system where you can align yourself with a faction, but there are also neutral zones where you're not supposed to have a weapon out, and they just get along, or something like that. Just went right over my head as a kid.
I think it adds so much street cred to Better Call Saul that the guy they got to play Nacho Varga was the same guy that voices Vass in Far Cry 3.
Well, and is also his likeness.
Yeah, motion capture.
Oh, it's a Chozo thing.
Michael Mando does such a good job in, well, from what I've seen of Far Cry 3 and Better Call Saul.
Really coming along. Just 4 more.
4 more?
Trying to think of words that rhyme with more.
4 years ago.
4 more at the store. Of your. On a tour. I don't really know. You know, actually, I remember. A weird thing about the Switch version of this game. I don't believe they enhanced the renderer, they just completely replaced it with a new one. And that led to some odd cuts being made graphically. Particularly in the lighting.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what the reason is. I may be a programmer, but I don't do a lot of graphics stuff, so I don't really know much about bottlenecks or whatever. But let me see if I can show you this. Oh yeah, look at this. You see how the light travels? What?
I have this problem that I can't jump to the latest sequel of any game. My mind tells me to play the entire series, or at least the main titles, then reach the latest part of the video game, same for movies.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I am. But I don't normally jump into new things enough to ever really have to deal with it often.
I only go back and play a series in order if I feel like it's absolutely necessary. So like if something has a continuous story, or if there's characters in one game that might appear in another game. But for some series, I do feel like it's okay to jump into the latest game. So like Persona, for example, the Persona games, the only similarity is that you might have to fight some of the same enemies that have appeared in other games. Apart from that, there's really no similarity between each Persona game. Oh, Ibrahim, tell me about it. I was at my dad's the other day and I kind of forgot, but then I remembered because I saw my Avengers Endgame DVD and I was like, oh my god, that was so long ago. Yeah.
Ironically, 7 years doesn't feel like that long to me. I suppose it's the extra 3 years that really makes a difference to me.
And it's crazy that it took them 7 years to bring out another Avengers, because we're going to get Avengers Doomsday in December, which I know I probably will no doubt be going to see pretty much as soon as it comes out with my best friends. Because, like, I have fallen off the Marvel train a little bit. Like, I've not really watched much of the latest phase. I am more of a super fan when it comes to the phases or phase that Infinity War and Endgame were in. But I am really, really looking forward to Doomsday. Not just because of the massive ensemble all-star cast, but because of the possibility of character interactions that I never would have thought I'd see together on a screen. to like the X-Men being part of a MCU movie, for example. Crazy. Oh, Spider-Man No Way Home was 5 years ago. I love that movie. I still need to show Fred it just because, I mean, I've seen it and it does have quite a few both obvious and subtle references to the Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield movies. No spoilers because Fred hasn't seen it and I want him to be totally surprised when he does see it.
That's okay, I just won't look at chat.
Okay.
Yeah, the hermit philosophy. Can't be hurt by loved ones if I don't have any. Haha.
I think that's the longest gap between the Tom Holland Spider-Man movie though. Because I swear, like, Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Far From Home came out with a much shorter gap. Time going so fast. Wait, Deadpool and Wolverine is 2? No!
I thought that was older.
It feels like it came out yesterday. I went to see that in cinemas with my best friends. Deadpool and Wolverine is so good. The opening sequence where Ryan Reynolds is just dancing, well, dance fighting to Bye 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 by NSYNC is so funny. And the fact that, like, they illustrate Hugh Jackman being in the movie with, like, when his name pops up in the opening credits, there's a skeleton that is seen next to him, like, haha, yeah, Wolverine's meant to be dead.
So I resurrected him. He will never escape me, not even in death. Samus! Oh, I hate this bit. This bit sucks. Ugh.
I mean, the original Spider-Man came out 24 years ago. Nearly.
And then I reminded that I am nearly 30. I used to be young.
I was a religious Marvel fan. I had seen every MCU movie from the first Iron Man all the way to the latest movie when I was in school.
I feel like for some reason my family really wanted me to be an MCU nut. Because I swear they dragged me and my siblings to every film. Up until Infinity War?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I never got all too into it really. Or maybe it was around Iron Man. I know we saw Infinity War, I just don't know if I never saw the first Captain Avengers. Captain America.
Captain America.
Yeah. Maybe that's around the time we stopped actually.
I think the first movie that kind of really got me into the Marvel universe was Guardians of the Galaxy. Because Guardians of the Galaxy is still like one of my favourite Marvel subgroups. Everyone obsesses over the Avengers, but I'm like, no, the Guardians are where it's at. Like, give me Star-Lord, give me Drax, give me Gamora, give me Nebula, give me Rocket, give me Groot, like any and every day. I've seen the Guardians movies, well, Volume 1 and Volume 2 anyway, so many times that, and I never even get tired of them.
Bluey. Finally.
Yeah, I do need to catch up on the movies and TV shows for Marvel right now, but yeah, I'd say the height of my Marvel fandom was definitely, like, I want to say late-ish college to early uni, so a few years ago. Infinity War was the peak for me. Avengers Endgame was not as creatively awesome as Infinity War, but it had a huge hype. That's why it made more on the box office. Yeah, I kind of feel the same. I do prefer parts of Infinity War more to Endgame. Like, it just felt like most of Endgame was literally undoing everything that happened in Infinity War, so it kind of makes it like, oh, well, why did Infinity War happen then? If in Endgame they just go on that massive time heist and they you know, they bring everyone back and everything.
Yeah, here we are earlier talking about can video games make a person violent. Here I am thinking, man, I feel sorry for the poor kid that lost a loved one and then watched Endgame and thought, you can't just bring them back, you know, they're gone forever. You know, it's not the best message for kids. Oh, death? You just don't do it. It's time travel. Bring your dad back from the war, who's dead now. You know, like, thanks, Marvel. I'm sad now.
I also think that in Infinity War and Endgame, there are some characters that make stupid decisions that they wouldn't make in any other movie. It's like, why didn't Thor go for Thanos' head right out? Why did he go for his shoulder? Like, Thor from Thor the Dark World or whatever, he would have gone straight for the head. Since then, every movie, whether it's Endgame, Spider-Man No Way Home, Deadpool, Wolverine, even Avengers Doomsday, every movie is just trying to recapture that Infinity War hype because that was huge. Yeah. I mean, that's part of the reason why I've kind of been slow to catch up with the MCU, because I mean, I've heard the movies have been a bit hit and miss. Like, oh, what was it? There was, I mean, Eternals for one thing. I remember when that came out and everyone kind of hated that movie. They were walking all over that movie, to be honest. And there's been a few in the latest phase that have been a bit eh. Like, I don't think Fantastic Four: The First Steps lived up to the hype.
Man, the contrarian in me feels so validated right now.
What?
I never liked those films to begin with. Harumph. Ooh. Karma.
Not to mention there was that whole controversy with the guy that played Kang the Conqueror getting fired because of some comments that he made. So the whole reason why they brought Robert Downey Jr. back as Doctor Doom is because the villain before that literally got fired and didn't make the cut. Even ones that are hits like Deadpool and Wolverine are good, but just not as good as Infinity War. Lightning can never be captured in a bottle again. Yeah. I do think it helps that they have kind of taken the focus away from the big stars that did kind of draw the critical, like, they took away kind of the critical darlings that everyone loved to see in a Marvel movie, like Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Tom Hiddleston. Now it's all about, like, I don't know, Pedro Pascal, Florence Pugh, David Harbour. Trying to think of other recent actors that have been in a Marvel movie. Joseph Quinn, Vanessa Kirby. Like, it's all about actors that, yeah, they're kind of they were known for one thing, but I don't know whether they're going to be known very well for Marvel, because it's like, yeah, the movies that they're in weren't the best. Yeah, exactly. When was the last MCU solo movie? Like, even Black Widow, which was meant to be a kind of origin story movie for Natasha, aka Black Widow, that kind of even turned into a team-up movie. Because they had Yelena, and they had Red Guardian, and also Rachel Weisz's character, who I've totally forgotten the name of. But even that was a team-up movie. Even though it probably shouldn't have been. Like, it probably would have done way better had it just been, you know, Natasha doing her thing.
I do remember finding it very, very odd when I saw Civil War. And it's supposed to be a Captain America film, but it has, like, the Avengers in it. Particularly Iron Man.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Captain America movie, but it's basically Captain America versus Iron Man. And they have other superheroes on their team.
Just can't but think they should have called it that.
I feel like the most successful solo movie that Marvel's ever done is Black Panther, but part of me feels like the critical and box office love for that was overinflated, because of course black people are gonna like the movie with a black superhero.
I don't know if that's what's going on, but even I perceived there was something very odd about that film's reception.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Like,
people
it just blew up.
Yeah, like, why was it so overblown?
Mm.
Was it meant to be this cinematic haha Marvel? Not to my knowledge. It seemed kind of average. Okay, so why the hype? I don't get it. Ugh. What was it? Like, it got nominations for damn near everything at the Oscars that year.
Yeah.
Why? What did the film do?
Like, Best Picture, Chadwick Boseman was Best Actor. Like, Best Music, Best Direction, Ryan Coogler, I don't know.
That's the thing about rhetorical whys. I never actually bothered asking one. Still, though, man, I don't know what answer I'd get. I can't believe I'm still stumped by this puzzle. What is with this particular room?
I feel like, I think the best solo superhero movie was Spider-Man 2002. He had no team, no sidekicks, just him alone fighting everyone. Black Panther had Shuri and M'Baku, so still, yeah, I kind of realised that after I said it. I mean, Black Panther had Shuri and M'Baku, Killmonger, but he was the villain.
What is with the naming? I was going to make a joke about who's called Black Panther, haha, very clever. But then you say Killmonger. That is the most cartoonishly villain name. And I know they're adapting comics, but whoever made the comics, why go with a name like that? Who's this guy who is called Killmonger? He's the villain.
It's a good thing Michael B. Jordan's acting in that movie is so insanely good that it kind of makes you forget how stupid his character's name is.
It's just, man, I'm not expecting deep, artful subtext, but at the same time, like, Black Panther, he's black. Killmonger, he's the villain. What?
Another solo superhero movie I kind of thought was overhyped, and I'm gonna switch over to DC for a second here.
Okay.
I really did not, like, I don't really get why Wonder Woman blew up, especially because, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, everyone raved about that movie. Ironmonger is a better villain name than Killmonger, yeah. Well, I really didn't. I saw Wonder Woman in cinemas, and like I'm a woman, and yeah, I just like it seems like the only reason that movie blew up is because yay, it's women empowerment. It's about Diana Prince being like, yeah, I'm a woman, and I'm gonna go by my own values and live by my own morals and kick anyone's ass who tells me otherwise.
Why are you the one making the more problematic statements than me, the edgelord? Why are you the one going, oh, black people like it because it's got a black guy in it? People only watch Wonder Woman because it's got a woman in it.
I'm kind of backed up with Wonder Woman though, because I heard the second movie for Wonder Woman was absolute crap
Oh, you mean literally 1984?
compared to the first one, yeah.
Then you got Brave New World. Like, who is naming these friggin' films? Don't name them after dystopia novels. What the hell?
Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps. I think you mean Tony Stank. Haha. That's what Stan Lee called his character in one of the Iron Man cameos.
How does he shower with that thing in his chest? What, like short circuit or something?
Yeah, good point.
Why am I here? Ah, yeah, of course, I want the flamethrower. Yes, there's a flamethrower.
I mean, do people not believe Tony Stark had a heart though? Because it's still weird that his grave said, like, his grave had, like, Tony's heart, like, fake heart put on it. And then it was, like, proof Tony Stark has a heart. It's like, duh, of course he has a heart. How would he be alive otherwise?
Yeah, I swear, if I remember right, he had like shrapnel in his chest, and he needed the reactor to like magnetically pull the shrapnel away from his heart or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not hallucinating that, am I? I watched the film once, like 18 years ago, or something wacky like that. I think that's what happened. I always found that strange. You couldn't just have the shrapnel removed once he got out of that cave. Okay.
Another solo movie that should have been a solo movie but was a team-up movie, also on the DC side, is Birds of Prey. Because that was meant to be about the story of Harley Quinn, and yet in the end it just turned into Harley Quinn forming this girl squad. And then they just turned into like the female Suicide Squad. Like they're flawed people that have done bad things. And yeah.
So without going into Georgia edgelord territory, I swear when Suicide Squad came out, it was the peak of the cultural sensitivity movement of the 2010s.
Mm-hmm.
How did a film called Suicide Squad make it into the mainstream? Oh my god, that was a time on the internet when people felt like they had to censor the word suicide when mentioning it in passing. And they make a film called that? Like, alright, no one's going to comment on the... what's the word? The dissonance? Discrepancy? I forget the word. Just find it a bit odd.
Yeah, you're right, Ibrahim. Literally all of those movies are team-up movies.
Wow. Oh.
Yeah. Deadpool and Wolverine has Deadpool and Wolverine literally teaming up. Thunderbolts is like Bucky Barnes, Yelena Belova, fake Captain America from Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
I remember that one, yeah.
Red Guardian. Like, yeah, the most random. That was kind of like Marvel's Suicide Squad. Fantastic Four was, like, the Thing. Oh, no. Is the rock guy called the Thing?
Yeah, I believe.
Yeah. The Thing, Human Torch, Mr. Fantastic, and Sue Storm.
Invisible Girl.
Yeah.
Or was it Invisible Woman? I'm sure they made a joke about that.
Spider-Man No Way Home had Peter Parker and then two other shall not be named people.
Yeah, see? It's not a team up film because it's just Peter Parker. And Peter Parker. And Peter Parker.
Wait, you already know?
I had that spoiled for me as soon as the film was announced.
Aww.
I just don't know anything beyond that. Obviously,
So-
it's why I'm kind of interested in seeing it, but
So you know
Yeah.
that Toby and Andrew were in it, but
yeah,
that's it.
it's a neat idea.
Yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is obvious. I mean, the Guardians of the Galaxy are a team. Black Panther 2 is Shuri, and then, yeah. I've not seen Black Panther 2. I figured it was, I just figured it was too painful, and it won't be the same without Chadwick. Doctor Strange 2 was... Well, that was Doctor Strange and then America Chavez. And Wanda is also in that movie, but she kind of became a bit of a villainess.
A bit.
Or a lot.
Intergalactic child stealer and mass murderer.
I don't dislike the idea of team-up movies. I think team-up movies should happen when a group of characters have gotten a solo movie each. Yeah, exactly. Like the first phase of MCU. So, Iron Man, Captain America,
That'll do.
Thor. Spider-Man No Way Home was still a team-up because... Oh yeah, Doctor Strange was in that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and a past Spider-Man villain was on Spider-Man's side. Yeah.
Oh, whatever. I don't need to do it anymore. Ooh, oh, wee. Ow. Are we there yet? Okay. Alright. I'm on track. I don't think I'm going to reach my objective by the end of the stream. I got a big long walk ahead of me and then a boss fight and stuff.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, where is the save point? Do I even have a choice in the matter? Oh, right, okay.
And Avengers Doomsday is obviously going to be a team-up movie when that comes out.
No
So,
way.
another team-up movie. Marvel really like teams. Or should I say Kevin Feige really likes teams.
That's how you pronounce his name?
Yeah.
Huh. I thought it was Phage or something like
No.
that.
Feige.
Okay.
I think I know that because I've heard either Chris Evans or Robert Downey Jr. say it before. It's like every Marvel movie nowadays ends with, oh, we dealt with that danger, but a greater danger is coming in future.
Oh, is this Dragon Ball?
sequel. Like that stuff used to be in post-credit scene. Yeah. I mean, it's like when, before Infinity War came out, they were teasing Thanos through post-credit scenes. And also with him having kind of like a cameo appearance in
Uh-oh.
the first Guardians anyway. I can't remember whether he was in the second one.
You chose a heck of a time to come out, mate.
Oh no! Can elite pirate. Okay.
Big boy. This enemy is annoying. It like absorbs your attacks. And does it use the energy on me if I... No, it just needs to be a shield. Yawn. I wonder if the Ghostbuster beam works on it.
Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
Actually, I look like it did do a pretty good job.
There's something strange in your neighborhood. Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
You know, if I remember right, the remaster of this got shadow dropped and never received an update. Even though it had big issues.
Huh.
Like, it didn't actually support the GameCube controller, for instance. And it's lacking bonus content from the original. You have an alternate set of outfits that are from Metroid Zero Mission in this game.
Yeah.
And they're just not in the remaster.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? So tired of half-hearted remasters and remakes, whatever. Oh, that works. Okay.
In phase 1 we first got Iron Man 1, the Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America the First Avenger. That's how the Avengers became Marvel's first billion-dollar hit, yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of build-up to the first Avengers movie.
Oh, goodness. And me just getting annihilated by autocannons.
Yeah, and before Infinity War we got like Guardians Volume 2, Captain America Civil War, Doctor Strange. Even Doctor Strange, that was meant to be a a solo movie, and that was a team-up movie. And Shang-Chi as well, that was a team-up.
Wait, that film actually came out? I thought
Yeah.
that was a joke.
It's a really good movie though.
It's like making a movie about Toad from Super Mario.
Why?
Who is he? Why do I care? He's just some guy.
He's just Ken.
I know what you're referencing, I'm just not saying it. We are strictly a Barbie person household. No praise for Ken. He is not a 10. Ew, we're going below the impact crater. What horrors will we find beneath the surface?
Like, if the characters hadn't got a solo movie, the first Avengers movie wouldn't have been a billion-dollar hit. That's what Marvel needs to understand and bring back solo movies. Yeah.
Yeah, gotta make it worth it.
I'm just wondering who they could do a solo movie about nowadays. Make Marvel great again. Yeah. I mean, if they can do a Loki TV show, why not do like a solo Loki movie? Because even the Loki TV show, which was meant to be about Loki, it ended up being Loki and Sylvie.
Sorry, you mean Loki. I thought you said low-key. Like, oh, they made a low-key TV show.
Loki!
Right, yeah, him.
Tom
That fella.
Hiddleston.
Tiddles, for sure. Rat.
It seems they even do that with TV shows. They make what should be solo TV shows team up TV shows. Like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I get, because when that came out, yeah, obviously that's meant to be about a team. Also, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is such a good TV show.
How do I put this? I always thought they were kind of like sticks in the mud. It's like, do I really want to watch a show about the sore loser? Like, there's a super person in our presence, arrest them or whatever. I remember them being the antagonists of the first Thor film. Where the real spoiler sports who showed up and confiscated all of the journalist stuff or something like that.
I'm not that familiar with the first Thor movie. I mainly got into Thor with Dark World, and then I really got into Thor with Ragnarok.
You're telling me Ragnarok wasn't the second one?
No.
I thought you were misquoting something when you said Dark World. There's a film I've not even heard of. I really am out of the loop.
Yeah, there's 4 Thor movies.
Wait, what's the fourth one?
Love and Thunder.
Oh, that thing. Right.
I've not seen Love and Thunder, but my parents have, and they both say it's shit.
Oh. Wow. Not
Which
sugarcoating it.
It's a shame because Ragnarok was so good.
So they don't love Love and Thunder. Tis a shame.
Stranger Things is for Gen Z what Harry Potter was for millennials. It's just brain rot.
You're both on a negative streak. People after my own heart. Oh dear.
Let's all be edgelords together.
Let's all hate everything. Every moment I'm forced to consume media is suffering beyond measure.
Yeah, Fred was telling me, I don't know whether he's been reading up on Stranger Things, but he's kind of been noticing that, yeah, season 5 really was a bit of a train wreck.
Well, I was already aware of that, but I didn't think other people had the same negative thoughts on it as I did. So I'm picky. I don't like most things. It's like you end season 4 with this big setup for season 5, then season 5 kicks off and it's been literally paved over. It's like, why even set it up
Yeah,
then?
like, he means when Hawkins gets, like, you know, the magma or whatever, it breaks apart and then it gets paved over.
Yeah. It just strikes me as bad writing. Like, oh wow, the show's about to get really interesting. Oh wait, no it isn't.
And then Will just choosing to come out to literally everyone in the show rather than like Joyce and Jonathan and Elle and Mike. But no, like people he's barely even talked to, like Carly and Murray had to be there. Why?
Yeah, felt it was a bit ham-fisted, that scene.
Yeah. Not to mention Nancy and Jonathan apparently breaking up in the most, like, non-breakup scene ever.
I could not tell that was a breakup.
No.
I thought that was actually a proposal.
I thought it was a proposal.
Like, maybe I'm stupid, but, I mean, I've proposed to someone before.
This is how you do a proposal.
Thanks. I did good. Did God.
But no, I only realised it apparently wasn't a proposal when Nancy threw the ring away and then they both start crying and it's like, wait, what happened?
Oh, bugger. I hate the delay when using this zipline thing.
It's almost like Natalia Dyer and Charlie Heaton who play Nancy and Jonathan, because they're dating in real life, they had such a hard time filming the breakup scene that it just didn't come out. It didn't come out like a breakup.
I heard a pretty strange little conspiracy theory about Will's coming out soon. Maybe this is attested to by interviews, but apparently Robin hair coming out scene, she wasn't even meant to be gay. It was something like the actress came up with, and everyone on the production crew just thought, yeah, sure. But the plan was always for Will to be the gay character, to have a coming out scene. So when it came time for us to do his, it had to like surpass Robin's. It had to be better, which is why it's so over the top. It's just hearsay, but it's an interesting thing to think about. That yeah, I quite liked Robin's. I thought it was tasteful. It was in character. Then you got Will's, and it's just
It also made sense
Okay,
who
then.
she came out to, because she came out to just Steve, which makes total sense.
yeah. Another person also. I remember just looking at random bollocks on the internet. Someone made an interesting point. Will's so afraid of being rejected over it. But when does anyone in this circle of cast of characters, when do they ever reject each other? They're the most loving, supportive group ever. What the hell does Will have to be afraid of? His mother won't like him anymore?
Well, to be
The
fair,
mother who... Remember what Joyce went through when he went missing?
yeah.
What, you think he thinks she's going to turn her back on him now?
I mean, there was that moment after Elle disappeared in season 1 and Ellie season 2 where Max came into the show and Mike was like, no, I don't want you in my party. Because it's like, oh,
Being meter.
the girl spot is reserved for Elle.
What's the L short for? Loser? Oh.
When a villain who had mental issues as a kid, played by an attractive actor in youth, got seduced by dark powers, went to a hidden world, and is an evil bald guy with no nose. His name start with V. Vecna.
Oh, that's not where I was expecting that to go. Yeah, okay. Oh, I get it. Yeah, right. Do you get it, honey?
Yeah, Vecna.
No, I think there's a joke to be made about someone else who
Oh
fits
no,
that
it's
description.
Voldemort.
See?
Oh.
I got it.
I'm more familiar with Stranger Things than Harry Potter. Sorry.
I thought you were gonna make a joke about Will.
I've only really seen. I mean, I think the only Harry Potter movies I've actually seen in full are Chamber of Secrets, Goblet of Fire, and then Deathly Hallows Part 1.
I have always been a contrarian. I remember not getting the hype around Harry Potter towards the end anyway, because I like the first 3 I liked as a kid, sure. Then you got like the 4th and the 5th. I lose track. Either way, I got Deathly Hallows Part 1, went to the cinema to watch it with my family, did not bother joining them for Part 2. I just could not care. Why am I such a what's the not the word, a downer? I don't know. It's just like I don't enjoy things like Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows Part 2. Don't care. I'd rather stay at home than join the family watching this
Stranger
fine
Things Season
cinematic
4,
experience.
don't care. Season 5, don't care.
It's like I'm an anti-hype creature. If something's hyped, I won't care. Not out of spite, it's just a coincidence. I don't know if people are hyped for this thing or that thing, I just know I'm not really interested. Maybe because people get invested. That's, of course, where a lot of their connection comes from. They're invested, they've seen so much of it before, they want to see more of it, whereas for me, it does the opposite. Things get too familiar, too same. I'm like, I don't want to watch more. I've already seen so much. Yeah, maybe that's it. Ooh,
How
that's
can you
nice.
be from the UK and not be a fan of Harry Potter? That's illegal. I'm sorry, I'm not.
I'm not a fan of Doctor Who, if that helps.
I mean,
I was never really a fan of that one. Another thing where it's like my family insisted we all watch it. I'm like, I don't care. David Tennant was kind of cool. Christopher Eccleston, whatever his name was like, yeah, okay. And then after that, just did not care for Mr.
Even-
Posh Pot Bowtie Man.
even my mum had the Harry Potter books, and yeah, I just never jumped on the bandwagon.
Yeah, I had the books, read half of them, I think. We didn't, of course, all the books hadn't come out yet, but must have had the first 4 or 5. Got through the first 2, I think. Never much of a book guy in the first place, really. I taken a wrong turn somewhere? Where's the platform? I feel stupid. I feel very, very stupid. Is there a grapple hook? So, oi, bugger off.
It's like even the actors from Harry Potter, everyone's like, if they see Daniel Radcliffe, it's like, oh, he's Harry Potter. But I know most of the actors from Harry Potter from like other projects. It's like the guy who plays Draco Malfoy. I don't know him from Harry Potter. I know him from The Flash.
Draco? Mm-hmm. Draco? I do believe.
Draco, okay.
Yes, darling.
I know his actor Tom Felton from The Flash, not Harry Potter.
Oh.
It's like how I know Alan Rickman from Die Hard more than I know him from Harry Potter.
Okay, is there a bombable wall here? No. Is there a bombable wall over here?
I originally knew him from Rise of
No.
the Planet of the Apes. He made Caesar say no. Who was that? Was that
Oh,
Daniel
for
Radcliffe
God's
or Draco's actor? My mum's partner has seen the Apes movies, but I never really paid attention to them.
Ew. Nothing to scan, that's good. Yeah, I thought Ibrahim was talking about Alan Rickman. Oh, am I mistaken?
Well, I've talked about a few Harry Potter actors. Daniel Radcliffe, Tom Felton, who played Draco, and then Alan Rickman.
I want to see Daniel Radcliffe versus Daniel Boringcliffe. I know I'm not the first person to make that joke. Still funny though.
How do you think the world would end? Like Terminator or Fallout? Fallout's probably more likely.
The fact they're both likely is worrying.
Fallout is probably more likely, but Terminator could also happen.
The thing that always gets me about the whole robot uprising thing is if they were smart enough to do what they do in Terminator, wouldn't they also be smart enough to realise it's kind of a stupid idea? Just because, think about it, in the long run, what the heck does a computer achieve by just genociding everyone?
Yeah.
I get self-preservation, but it could just stick us in a human zoo for all we care. It could be a bit stealthier than nukes everywhere. It could self-propagate and become unkillable. You know, like a virus that hops from computer to computer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why genocide? It's such an odd option. The thing about nukes is you've heard of the deterrent strategy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, if you nuke us, we'll nuke you. So it's just a stalemate. It's kind of like a useless weapon. Why use it if it guarantees people are going to use it right back on you? In practice, it seems to have worked out that way. Nukes got used once when there was one country that knew how to use them.
Well, in real life, people aren't known for making better decisions either. We made AI despite the movies warning us 3 decades ago. Yeah.
The question is, if someone hadn't invented it when they did, would someone have just invented it later? Because doesn't Terminator also go on about Judgment Day being inevitable?
Mm-hmm.
Makes me think of Fallout, actually. Yeah, how fitting. The Brotherhood, they realise the danger of technology, and so they want to keep it away from people.
Mm-hmm.
They want to hoard the technology and only let the worthy have access to it. Though especially given things like the free software movement, it may be a bit hard to put the genie back in the bottle. scan this fellow. That's scanned quickly. What? Anyway, get me the Omega Pirate. They all have to do this shield thing. My word.
You okay to keep going?
I have to find a save point.
Okay.
I can't just pause right now. Unless I want to use a save state, maybe.
I think you'd rather beat this boss anyway.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to finally fighting this beggar. I was supposed to do it, at the start of the stream. That's why I came
you
here.
wasted an hour and a half.
Because you need the plasma beam. There's an achievement for not letting this thing regenerate its armor. I don't know how to do that. I'm just gonna play the game and see what happens. Or die, that's an outcome too.
Well, my friend just topped in his physics test and said, guys, I'm in the Einstein files.
Sounds like a joke I'd make. Not on stream, mind you. But... He's not summoning mates, is he? Oh, he totally is.
I wonder if anyone has been like, if someone's doing like a criminal investigation exam, do they go, yo, I'm in the X-Files.
Okay, again, back to the usual. Die. I burned its soul. Apparently I'm still en route for the achievement, actually. That's good to see. Oh, no, never mind. It's over. Thanks, game. Great achievement. I don't even know what I did wrong. Supposed to not let this thing regenerate its armor, I guess by killing it in one go. Cool, but I'm being like butt blasted by 5 different space pirates. Top 10 things I should not say on stream, my word.
Lol.
Good aim. Ugh. This radar could be a bit more helpful. Sure, it's telling me where the boss is, but it won't tell me where the harmful pools of phase on are.
No.
Why even have a radar at that point? Zap.
Zappity zap zap zap.
This is a lot of distance, my word. Where is he? Where is he? Oh!
There.
Oh. Zap. Not doing it again, is he?
Yeah.
He is! Look at that. Yeah, that guy does not respond well to fire. Do I have to? Oh, no, okay, alright, this is going badly. I have to fight them and the big guy now.
Don't die.
Bitch slapping the hell out of me. Stop eating my beams and let me shoot the enemies. What a pain in the ass. Seriously? You ran behind the guy for protection, you pansy. I remember this guy being a bit on the tough side on hard mode. All hard mode does is it's something like it arbitrarily halves your attack damage,
Yeah.
doubles your damage. Yeah, great hard mode. The stuff I like to see is like Luigi's Mansion's hard mode, where maybe it does that too. But it gives enemies unique attacks, bosses unique phases and gimmicks.
Yeah.
Heck, it mirrors the entire map. At least in the PAL version. I've heard the American version of Luigi's Mansion is way worse. Like, it's way less finished.
Mm.
Sure hope the PAL version has a PAL 60 mode, because it would be nice to play the good version of the game at a decent frame rate.
What do you think you're gonna do after the stream?
No idea, really.
Huh.
I got bored of doing my emulator stuff right before the stream began.
Yeah.
Bluey. Oh, 2 for 1. That was not 2 for 1. That was not 2 for 1. Okay, now it's okay. Game. Switch on. Good lord. Come on, the boss is regenerating.
Get him.
Not doing great for missiles. There's a weird thing with this game's achievements, the retro achievements. One of them, there's normally kind of a rule against having achievements that are for doing glitches. Well, at least as long as there's a category for, like a subset for glitch achievements. Like there's already a dedicated area for glitch achievements. And yet this game has a glitch achievement. It's for getting an item that you're not meant to get at a time you're not meant to get it. It just seems kind of weird. And the point of achievements, vanilla ones anyway, to be about playing the game the way it's meant to be played,
Yeah.
within the rules the developers set and so on. Like it's all about developer-intended challenges with a few arbitrary ones thrown in, but like glitches and stuff. Ugh. Either way, it's just weird because the developer and I guess the administration justified it with sequence breaking is a large part of Metroid games, or at least the old ones, but so? Like, these games are good enough as is without glitching and getting items that you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just because people like speedrunning a game, just because people like speedrunning, say, Ocarina of Time, doesn't mean there should be an Ocarina of Time speedrun achievement. Now, should there? Makes sense. Please stop locking onto the wrong enemy, Samus. I'm just gonna
Samus,
give up
more
and
like
go.
Shamus.
I'm just gonna go fight the freaking boss. I'm tired of dealing with these nitwits. Wow, cool. He immediately
What happened?
it went invincible immediately, so I couldn't do any damage.
Oh wow.
Alright, who's it this time? Yep. And then or not. This boss sucks. Like, do I have to fight the boring gimmick enemies every single time? Scan anything about that guy? No.
No.
If I remember right, there's like unused text for examining its cannons, even though you can't actually do that. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Seriously, a boss that just goes invincible. What am I supposed to do now? I'm supposed to use the Ghostbusters beam? No, Lord, missiles. Shouldn't have wasted them all earlier.
You're doing okay.
Thanks for the reassurance.
You're welcome. I figured you could use it.
Ah, come on. Oh, right. These ones are okay, because I can freeze them and missile them. There we go, one dead. Then, is it? Then missile.
Why can't you do that with the box?
Because that'd be OP.
Oh.
Did you just die already? Can materialize somewhere different? Right, so using missiles was completely pointless because a charged plasma shot does infinite damage. Good to know. Swish. Oh man, I'm dead. I got a load of save and do all that again.
No, that's not you.
That was me. I did get swished.
Oh.
Like that one death in RE4 when you let a Gigante fall on you.
Yeah.
Nice shader compilation starter. Now she's black.
She's black? Oh no.
It's just a reskin though. I like how the later games give you actual distinct outfits, not just palette swap.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a bit of a letdown.
A bit boring.
It's a bit crap, if I do say so myself. Very clever game. Yeah, the game gives you a buttload of items, and you're like, ooh, ooh, but the beam doesn't pull it in. So it's like, oh man, I have to walk over to it. And you learn, you can now walk on Phazon. Game design.
Ooh.
Anyway, I got to backtrack and get a bunch of items that I missed. There's a save point. I just completely neglected the fact there's a save point right before the boss. Apparently I was just really enthusiastic about fighting the boss.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, at least now you've beaten it.
Yeah, that's over with. I think maybe 2 more bosses. We are very close to the end of the game. Though we may have a few hours left just for scrounging items.
Yeah.
Like, what percentage are we at? Jeez.
I don't know. You
Oh.
know better than me.
We'll see. Oh yeah, there's also a weird like shimmer effect around the suit. That's neat, at least. Yeah, let's see if I pop up in the screen. There's options. What is it with games having quit in the options? Quitting isn't an option. That's very motivational.
Yeah, Yakuza has that a lot. It's like, why?
I should use that when giving a pep talk. Quitting is never an option. Come on, game. Should really bind the space key to fast forward in this emulator.
Yeah.
Would save a bit of time. 87%. Honey, that doesn't look like an 8 to me. That looks like a capital B.
It looks
You see
like a
that?
B, yeah.
Good font, fellas.
B7.
Oh, this game made by the Japanese? No, it wasn't. So why? Whatever. There you go. Stream done, I guess.
Yeah, that was Metroid. We made quite a bit of progress once Fred found the plasma beam anywhere. And so it looks like we'll have maybe a couple more streams of this left before we finish the game. What are you looking at?
You tell me. Is
I don't
concept art or something? What is
Pro-
that?
Probably.
Ooh, ah.
But I will be back tomorrow with the return of my Resident Evil Requiem, or RE9 if you want to be old fashioned and call it by its number, playthrough. Tomorrow I finally explore the basement and hopefully I don't get scared out of my pants whilst I explore it. And also hopefully I don't make any mistakes, but so far downscaling to casual difficulty has been paying off. The game's been a lot more easy breezy, which is how I like it on my first playthrough. And I'm looking forward to seeing what RE Requiem has in store for not just me as a player, but Leon and Grace tomorrow. Ooh, look at this fancy schmancy concept art.
Wish these came with a description, because I still don't know what the hell that is. Also, you want some Samus ass? Here's some Samus ass.
Oh god.
Thank you, Nintendo.
Why?
Sorry, Retro Studio. Yeah, very odd interpretation of Samus's armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did hear that this game was a bit more intense before Nintendo reeled in the developers a bit. Like there was supposed to be some kind of monstrous boss that psychologically tormented Samus. Yeah, that got scrapped, obviously. But yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were supposed to be doing an outro, weren't you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Fred's been a chatterbox. So, I am gonna switch screens.
Don't go. Don't leave me. You don't know what she does when there's no one watching. She sasses me. Sasses me.
I don't.
She's sassing me right now.
I don't. I'm not. Oh. Yeah, so my RE9 stream tomorrow, it should start at 4 PM GMT, the usual time. So be on the lookout for that. Of course, if you can't join the stream because you're either avoiding spoilers until you play the game, or you're playing the game yourself but you haven't caught up to me yet, that's totally fine. So if you are caught up to me, or you're just in the mood for some scary horror gameplay, then please do join me tomorrow. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this stream and you are watching on YouTube, then please do like the video once it comes out on demand. React to the stream if you're watching live. Put in the comments what you enjoyed about this stream and also what you might want to see me play in the future. And last but certainly not least, subscribe so you get dedicated access to my content. And if you are watching on Twitch, then turn your notifications on so you know when I go live, and also, more importantly, hit that follow button. I have just surpassed a new follower goal on the platform, so I am now working towards my next follower goal of 170 followers. So if I was able to get a few more followers, either right now or per stream, that would be awesome, just to get me really set off on that next goal. Okay, so until tomorrow, I am gonna say bye-bye to my YouTube audience, and I'm gonna wish you a great day, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for more RE Requiem. Bye-bye.